fight fans fighter.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam Rodriguez! The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney!
Question Deontay Wilder's power. The proof is in the banana pudding as he just turned the lights out.
Cool boy Steph Stephen Fulton Jr.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded Devin the Dream Haney!
You can't fight the power of Gervonta Tank Davis. What a scintillating display. Well, you question Deontay Wilder's power. The proof is in the banana pudding as he just turned the lights out.
Cool boy Steph Stephen Fulton Jr.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded Devin the Dream Haney!
Man, what up, man? What up? It's been a minute, but hey, we back in the building. Y'all know what I'm saying, man. Hey, life be lifing out here, man. Life be lifing. But it is what it is. As we do always, man. Welcome back to another episode, man. We could get right into it because I got a topic I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Boxers versus bangers, right? Who has the advantage in these situations? Do y'all prefer boxers? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all prefer bangers? We're gonna drop the link as we always do. We drop the link early because we get started late. You know what I'm saying? All right, we good to go. So feel free to pull up. Crush, I see you in the back. Give me 1 second, Crush. Let me get my opening statements off, and then I got you. Because I want to say this. I watched and shout out to Carlos Adames. Shout out to Ammo Williams. Hell of a fight. You understand what I'm saying? But it goes directly into our topic tonight. We're going to talk about other fights because we got Keith Thurman versus Fundora coming up. I want to see who y'all think the boxer and who y'all think the banger is. You know what I'm saying? But I watched Carlos Adames go out there, and I'm putting it out here now. Boxers whoop bangers' ass on a regular basis. If you want to get out there and just bang, and you think that you can just beat a motherfucker up, you're gonna get hands put on you by a true boxer. It is what it is. This is how this profession works. But I want to give an example, and then I'm gonna bring real quick. I'm bringing my brother up, man. One of the greatest people, my big homie. You know what I'm saying? An individual I got a lot of love and respect for. Has always shown me love. And if y'all not subscribed to him, y'all make sure y'all go catch Coffee and Donuts with Grown-Ups. Y'all make sure y'all go catch it because this is one of the great individuals that you can listen to because he's going to keep it a buck with you. Crush, give me 1 second. I want to get this off my chest. Y'all got to stop this stuff, man. In the sport of boxing, and listen to the name of it. It ain't fighting. It ain't slugging. The name of the sport is boxing. And when we see individuals go out there and do what they do, shout out to Carlos Adames. Went on and put on a clinic against Emma Williams. And I think Emma Williams, he had a hell of a fighter. As Floyd Mayweather would say. But Carlos Adames went out there and outboxed his ass and hurt him, clipped him multiple times in that fight. Why? Because he wasn't looking to bang, he was looking to box. I'm telling you now, a boxer beats a banger any day of the week and twice on Sundays. As many punches as you want to throw, if you can't land them motherfuckers, it don't mean nothing. If you don't have a delivery system, it don't mean nothing. When we talk about a delivery system, we're talking about boxing. You got to be able to set your shit up accordingly. That's how you win a boxing match. Now, if you want to go out there and bang, you might get lucky with a punch. You might, maybe. It's boxing. Anybody can get hit with a clean shot. You know what I'm saying? I would never pick you to win, though. And the reason I can't pick you to win is because the boxer understands the game better than the banger does. The banger want to enforce his will physically. Boxing, and I done heard different numbers. But in my opinion, boxing is 90% mental and 10% physical. You done seen individuals who ain't big punchers. One of the greatest sayings in boxing, it ain't the punch that you, or it's the punch that you don't see. That's the one that really hurts you. And how do you get to that punch that you don't see? By boxing. You don't go out there banging, because when you go out there banging, you looking for big shots, you telegraphing shots. Nah, I'm gonna set it. I'm setting everything up. And this is why tonight we talking about boxing and banging. And I think this goes directly into, we're gonna talk about Keith Thurman versus Sebastian Fundora tonight. I think that goes directly into that fight right there. But I want to say this, and Chris, I want your opinion. I don't want to be too long-winded. You know, I get long-winded out here. But when we watched the Carlos Adames versus Emma Williams fight, I thought that Emma Williams is the bigger puncher. But if you can't land the shot, I don't care how much you're trying to bang, and you sitting there getting outboxed and caught continuously. Can't keep your head off the line, getting clipped with the backhand, back to back. When Carlos Adames, this man couldn't miss his backhand, lining it up perfectly, utilizing the skills of boxing. Just simple things. Keeping his outside foot on, keeping his right foot on the outside of your foot. Running that shit down the middle on your ass. It all goes to boxing. Before I start talking too much, let me show love to the people who done pulled up in the chat. Shout out to my brother in the building, man. Texas Rattlesnake is in the building. He said, don't mess with Texas. He already done called me out of order. I didn't even get a chance to say nothing before he called me out of order, but I understand how people gonna deal with me. My brother Carl is in the building. Shout out to my brother Carl, straight out of Australia. He said, man, the IBF did my guy dirty, bro. Yeah, nah. The IBF, they very strict. The one thing, I don't think that he should have been stripped, me personally, but at the same time, I will say, the IBF, they stick to their rules. That's the one thing I can give them credit for, is they stick to their rules, and I don't care what your name is, they're going to stick to what they're going to stick to. The great one, the OG in the building, man, on the panel with me now. Yoda, Wise, Crash the Legend is in the building. Shout out to my brother Crash. Crash, give me 1 second, and then we coming to you next. Shout out to my sister in the building, man. Vacay is in the building. Hey, Vacay can call me W-Dub. Angie Baby can call me W-Dub. If you're a female, you can call me W-Dub. Any nigga that call me W-Dub, I got smoke with you. I got all type of smoke with you, bro. Hey, never call me W-Dub if you ain't a female. Respectfully. I say that respectfully. Shout out to my sister, man. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to her channel as well. She had a great show tonight as well. On Monday, they got a freaking Mondays going on. I couldn't pull up to it the way I wanted to, you know. But I listened to a lot of it. But every morning, she double time with it. She'll go morning and afternoon with it. Y'all make sure y'all go show Vacay love, man. She's doing a hell of a job over there. Shout out to my brother Steph in the building. Salute to my brother Steph, a part of the late night biblical conversations. If y'all want to be a part of it, y'all let me know. We have late night biblical conversations every Tuesday nights and Friday nights. We do biblical conversations. If we miss it, then we try to make it up. You understand? But we having a great time over there with the biblical conversation. Shout out to my brother Steph in the building, man. My brother Free, me and Free, we will be live every Thursday. We will be talking everything as far as the draft go, NFL go. Y'all go sub to Free. He doing a hell of a job himself. He had Jaden Daniels out there playing damn flag football. I said, man, I didn't even know. And then I went back and watched the flag football game. I said, well, the flag football player was putting hands on NFL players. I said, damn, they were putting hands on them. So, but no, shout out to my brother, man. Hey, D Free doing a hell of a job over there. Hell of a job. Shout out to Jerry in the building. Jerry said, worst style for a boxer is a brawler banger. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about that tonight. And I disagree with you. As far as that's the worst style. But we're going to talk about it. I ain't got no problem. But, what it is? I ain't even finna play that. All right, we good. I think I done caught everybody that's in the chat so far. Y'all make sure I hit the like button. Crush, I want to come to you, and I want to ask you, when we're talking about boxers versus bangers, right? Individuals who have that skill set in the ring, understand the entire game of boxing, not necessarily trying to, not looking to knock you out, but if they land the right shot, it only take a few pounds of pressure. And shout out to Money Brown. Money Brown always bring that up. I think he said 7 pounds of pressure it take to knock the individual out. I don't know if that's true or not, but shout out to my brother Money. But I want to ask you, Chris, when we watched that fight the other night with Carlos Adames and Ammo Williams. Ammo Williams, he looked like he wanted to bang that thing out. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't looking to box. He was looking to fight. And Carlos Adames came in there looking to box and put on a clinic against the man. What's your thoughts on boxers versus bangers? Hey, you can take it wherever you want to, and then we'll figure it out. Welcome to the show, OG.
Hey, thank you, my guy. You know, I had to put my dubs on. You know, Dub, you got the joints on. I said, man, I'm gonna rock out with my man. We're about to light this thing up at the hours. Salute to the panel, man. Boxers versus bangers. Hey, I tell you what, I take the thinker over a brawly guy. And I've always been a fan of a boxing tactician. I mean, I love knockouts, I love knockout artists, but you give me a boxing tactician any day, they gonna handle those big heavy punches. So and we've seen a lot of fights where guys is pure boxers and you know, they durable enough and everything, they got enough heart, they go in there, they handle that bull. You know, they be a hell of a matador in here. So matador in this. I take boxers over knockout artists every night, Dub. 365, 24/7. Because here's the thing about knockout artists and bangers. You can expect they have to get banged up and knocked the fuck out. So, you know, that's the bad side of that. But when you got these boxing tacticians, you know, what we call ring doctors, surgeons and things like that, they hard to beat. They hard to overcome. They hard to figure it out. It's called chess, not checkers. So give me a thinker, because boxing is 80%, 85% mental, 90% depending on your IQ and how fast you calculate what's across from you than anything else. So you give me a boxing tactician. I mean, for instance, I'll pass on the D3 because we're going to be rolling for a minute. Muhammad Ali is a prime example. He's been up against nothing but bangers. You know what I mean? He faced nothing but cavemen with the club punch and all that. And look at him, a very handsome guy. And what he was doing, take him to school, jab, 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 gamma ray, jab, 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 jab. He wasn't into all that coming in, rah, rah. He handled them dudes and handled them very well. So give me a tactician over a banger, because they're going to wind up banging themselves out, not past the D3.
Real quick, man, we got one of the greats in the building, man. If y'all don't know, me and Free, we will be live every Thursday moving forward, covering the NFL draft, free agency, everything in the NFL. But as far as a boxing mind goes, a debate mind goes, one of the greats that I've ever been around. And man, it's always a pleasure to rock with you. Free, welcome to the show, man. What's your thoughts on this whole discussion, boxers versus bangers out here? What's your thoughts?
What's going on, Clark? What's going on, Dub? What's going on, everybody in the chat? Yeah, I mean, boxer, for the most part, that's the name of the sport. So the boxer always prevail over a brawler. It's like a brawler is almost like a street fighter, a guy that don't really have any finesse to their punches. They just come straight at you. Anytime you put a professional boxer versus a street fighter, majority of the time the professional boxer is going to beat the street fighter, because they have a system. They set up their shots. A brawler or a banger, so to speak. They don't really have a system outside of just trying to wear down their opponent and trying to enforce their will on the opponent. Now, you have every once in a while where a banger will be able to be a great boxer. We've seen it with Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard. We've seen it with Joe Frazier versus Muhammad Ali. So you see it from time to time, but it doesn't happen that often, because the boxer he can set his punches up much better than a brawler can. A brawler pretty much will walk into a shot, where a boxer, they would usually avoid those big shots because they see it coming. Their defense is usually better, their footwork is usually better, and their movement is usually better. So you have times where a brawler will get the better of a boxer, but more times than not, the boxer usually prevails in those situations.
I agree 100%, and it's interesting because we watched this fight this past weekend, and Free, you was right there with me. Crush, you was right there as well. Break down the Ammo Williams versus Carlos Adames fight. It seemed that Ammo looked to be the brawler in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Not really having a calculated way to land the shots that he needed to land to be effective in that fight, versus Carlos Adames, who looked to be the more skillful boxer in that fight, and not throwing nearly as wild shots or anything like that, but landing much more consistently, especially fighting behind the jab. How would y'all break that fight down?
Well,
I'll go first real quick.
Ammo Williams,
go ahead, D, you got it.
He came out to box at first. He was throwing a jab out there. The problem with Ammo Williams, because he wasn't able to move his head off the line, he got caught with those two right shots that dropped him. And it was like, okay, the boxer went out the window. It was like, okay, I got to get my lick back. I got to try to get back up on the scorecard. Exactly. And that it was the beginning of the end for Ammo Williams once he got knocked down. He started off well. I gave him the first round, but after that, it was all Carlos Adames, because Carlos Adames was like, okay, I see this guy's not moving his head. I'm just wait for him to throw a shot, and then I'm going to come over top of him. And he was a sucker for the right hand because he didn't move his head. Ammo Williams was a southpaw, and you had Carlos Adames as the orthodox fighter. Well, when you fight in a southpaw, your right hand is what you need to throw
Yeah.
because their guard hand is to the opposite side of that right hand. So Carlos Rodon saw that Ammo Williams wasn't moving his head. He said, "Forget my jab. I'm just going to throw my right hand the entire night." He wasn't even leading with his jab. He was just throwing the right hand. And
Brick,
so,
that's what Bill Haney would call a brick hand, correct? I think that's what Bill would call a brick hand.
right.
But he just started running down the middle on him. And boxers, and this is the difference. This is another thing that I always talk about with boxers versus brawlers, or boxers versus bangers, whatever you want to say. Man, if you a boxer, the first thing you understand, I ain't gonna say the first, but you understand you got to keep your head off the line. And when you called it, when I called that, I'm like, bro, the man's head is on the line all the time. If all I gotta do is line you up, and I know you're gonna be there because you don't move your head, you have no head movement, and I think that goes into, man, I really want to land my shot versus most boxers gonna look at it. Hold on. There are gonna be times I can be offensive, but I won't. When I want to be defensively responsible and allow my responsibleness as far as defense go to lead into my offense. And it seemed like Carlos Adames understood that, and Ammo Williams was he just didn't see it. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I've seen a fight the same way. I gave Ammo the first round, and it's like after that, he didn't have anything else. He's a limited talented guy. So when he faced certain guys, like a Carlos Adames, guys like that, he's going to struggle with these guys unless he hurt these guys. His IQ is not the sharpest. It's not the worst, but it's bare minimum IQ, in my opinion. Right. So throughout the fight, he didn't have anything else. Just like D3 said, once Adames noticed what he was doing, he said, "Man, I ain't got to be fundamental with the jab. I'm gonna just be winging this joint." And that's what he was doing. He was successful throughout the whole fight, but it was a good fight. We know Ammo Williams comes to fight. He's a guy that's not going to lay down easy. But there is going to be some nights at the office where it's not going to be a good night for him. You know what I mean? And he's going to come out on the short end of the stick. A couple things you need to tighten up on.
But the reason it ain't going to be a good night is, and when he got clipped, it just seemed like all boxing went out the way. It seemed, man, now I got to get my lick back. And that's the last thing you want to do in boxing. It ain't, you can't, go ahead, Free.
Well, the thing is, and when you say get your head off the line, the one thing that I looked at, a fighter that I always look at that was a good fighter that always kept his head off the line for the most part was Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was a fighter that a lot of times in the fights that he was in, he was usually undermatched. Like his opponent would usually have the advantage over him, but because he was a guy that knew how to keep his head off the line, and you could tell that he watched a lot of Joe Frazier fights. He never kept his head on the line, and he would have that same type of style that Joe Frazier had. He would come to you with his head moving side to side, and then he would change it up, and so you couldn't pick out the rhythm that he was coming with. That's how Mike Tyson was able to get in close and be able to hit his opponent with the shots that he wanted to hit him with, because he never kept his head on the line. And so that's the person I always think of when I hear about get your head off the line. The first person who comes to my mind is Mike Tyson, because he always kept that upper body movement, kept his head moving from side to side, so you couldn't get a clean shot at him.
Hey, real quick, shout out to my brother Dean in the building, man. Salute to Dean. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to my brother channel. He doing a hell of a job over there as well. You know what I'm saying? We got my brother Teach in the building. Teach say he think Mo tried. Hey, the man can try as much as he want to. He just didn't look good out there trying. I'm just saying, it is what it is. Shout out to my brother Let's Talk About It is in the building as well, man. Salute to Let's Talk About It. That's my brother right there, man. Y'all go sub to Let's Talk About It. Straight out of Philly, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He's an Eagles fan, and y'all know I can't stand Eagles fan, but I ain't got nothing but love and respect for the brother, man. Shout out to Blue Hustle Man as well. Blue is in the building. Salute to my brother Blue. I want to ask this about that fight. When Mo Williams, when he got dropped in that second round, do y'all think that his game plan, that he changed his game plan, or do y'all think that he stuck to his game plan?
I think his game plan abandoned him. You know, Mike Tyson said it the best. Everybody got a plan until you get hit. Till you get hit. You know, until you get, punched in the mouth, or you wind up on your ass bag, and hopefully you got butt cheeks insurance. And sadly, a sad reality, that's what happened with our guy Mo Williams, man. Once he got put on his ass bag, he said, "Oh fuck!" Now he got to worry about if it's going to happen again, because now can this guy catch me again? I wasn't expecting to get caught, and especially not this early, but this guy caught me. Gotta have that thinker. And then you gotta have a corner too, because if you can't pull audible, which means a high IQ, you can't pull audible right there. Your corner better be able to tell you something. Yeah. But that was the case, man. And he wasn't able to figure anything out. But luckily for him, the fight went the distance, because if it was anybody else that punched a little harder or just a little more mean in their approach, rock-a-bye, baby. Rock-a-bye, baby.
Yeah. I think not only did the game plan go out the window, I think a little bit of that confidence went out the window as well, because Mo Williams came into that fight feeling like he was the better boxer, feeling like he was the bigger puncher. And when he got dropped, you see a little bit of that confidence go out the window. He wasn't so confident in throwing a jab out there like he was in that first round, because the first round he was using the jab beautifully. He kept Carlos Adonis guessing on how to be able to get to the inside and be able to. So Carlos Adonis has a smaller reach, so Carlos Adonis had to work a little bit more to get his punches off than Mo Williams had to do. But once he got dropped, that confidence of using that jab, the game plan of being a boxer, all that stuff went out the window.
And I agree with what both of y'all said. I agree with both of it. It's interesting because I think, and when we went into it before, I think Chris, I can't remember who you picked. I don't know if I remember hearing you pick anybody. I don't know if I was on the panel with you to hear you pick anybody. But real quick, Dub. I had picked a Diamonds for by decision. Yeah. And I know me and Free, we was like, man, this is probably going to be much easier than we think than people think it's going to be. Mo, I like Mo. I'm a fan of Mo Williams. I want to see him succeed. But at the same time, Carlos Adames, and we brought out the upper body movement. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the best feet out there, but his upper body movement, the way he keep his head off the line, and then is able to throw in between. We saw it against Hamza Shiraz, right? Hamza Shiraz was a longer individual than even what Mo was. Wanted to keep you at the end of his stick, and he couldn't keep Carlos Adames. They robbed Carlos Adames here. Turkey, that was the fight. Turkey went out there talking to the judges and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and no disrespect to Mo, but I thought Shiraz was a better fighter than him. And for Carlos Adames to do what he did in that fight, I was like, man, this is probably gonna be a beatdown. I thought it would be a closer fight than it was. But I did think that Carlos Adames was gonna run away with this thing. I thought it was gonna be something like 8-4, but it ended up being, including the knockdown, Free, what was it? 9.
It was actually 10-1 because 10-1 because they took a point from Carlos Adames, but Carlos Adames still won that round.
And
so it made it a 9-9.
And that was a bad point deduction, in my opinion. The ref was out of order.
Yeah, so that round made it became a 9-9 round in my book because you took the point from Carlos Adames, but Carlos Adonis still clearly won that round. There was no minute of that round that I gave it to Ammo Williams. So that made it a 9-9. And then, like I said, the only round that I gave Ammo Williams was the first round. So it was a 10-1-1. Carlos Adonis.
Amazing.
Carlos Adonis on my scorecard. Carlos Adonis won that fight 118 to 108 on my scorecard.
Real quick because I want to move forward because we had this fight coming up this weekend. But before we do it, do y'all have anything else that y'all want to bring out about that fight?
I was going to ask a question. To y'all because I felt like they should have. Do y'all believe that Ammo Williams' corner should have stopped that fight when they got to like round 10, round 11?
I normally like to see guys finish, but if they would have stopped it, I wouldn't have had a problem with it, to be honest with you, D3. It just looked like he already knew the fight was going. He knew that since the after that knockdown, the second round. So if they would have stopped it, I wouldn't have mind. Bassman was there. He was depleted mentally. And then he just looked like he was just totally like, I'm assed out. Scott got me. So you don't want your fighter looking like that. So if I see you actually giving up, I'll be like, yeah, let's just throw us in here to see this guy. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a tough situation.
I look at it from a fighter perspective and a trainer perspective, right? As a trainer, I don't want my guy getting just beat up, right? Like, at some point in time, all right, bro, we ain't finna win this fight. We're not finna win it. But it's hard for me to jump in and say I want to stop it because even if I do that, then I almost feel like I'm showing that I don't believe that you can still pull something out the hat. Even though I don't think any of us, watching it, I don't think anybody expected him to pull nothing out the hat. But as a trainer, I feel like sometimes you got to back your fighter. I don't think Ammo was truly hurt in those later rounds. I thought he got clipped with some bad shots. He got clipped, but that's boxing. You're gonna get clipped with shots. So I don't think it was I didn't think Carlos Adames did enough for me to throw the towel in. But at the same time, after round 9, I think when we were calling, I think we all kind of was like, hey, man, this shit over. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't got a chance. But as a trainer, I look at it a little, if I was training him, I would look at it a little different because even if you lose the fight, fighters want to go out on their shield. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you knock me out, you knock me out. But I didn't think he was going to get knocked out or anything. I just thought that he just was getting beat up. Like, he was taking some shots I didn't think he should have been taking. And his defense, that's the other problem. The man defense is subpar. He got subpar defense. And so, go ahead, Free.
No, I was going to say, and that's I feel the same way you feel, Doug. But the thing is, you don't want a fighter taking too much punishment. And after round 9, Carlos Adonis got caught with some clean shots, and I think he got stunned. But Ammo didn't have enough power on them punches to knock Carlos Adonis out. He had enough to stun him, but he ain't have enough to knock him out. Because he stunned Carlos Adonis when they was having those firefights. Those moments that they did have, the couple of firefights, he stunned Carlos Adonis a couple of times, but it wasn't enough to make Carlos Adonis wobbly on his legs or anything like that. When Carlos Adonis was in real serious trouble. So I was like, if me being a trainer, I'm like, okay, he hit him with a clean shot and it didn't rock him. It stunned him, but it didn't rock him. He ain't got nothing left in the tank. My man is just getting beat up. I gotta stop him. He's just getting beat up because he ain't got enough in the tank.
I want to ask this question for you, and this for both you and Crush. Real quick, shout out to my brother Aircraft in the building, man. Salute the aircraft carrier in the building. Much love and respect. Yeah, appreciate y'all pulling up. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. I want to ask this question. So when things like that happen in fights, right? So we understand, like you were saying, Carlos Adames not having really pop on his punch anymore. You know what I'm saying? Not really, or excuse me, Emma Williams not really having pop on his punch. You know the most interesting thing about that fight, and I want to ask this. The most interesting thing is they didn't go to the body nearly as much as I expected them to go to the body. And so when you're a brawler, right? In my personal opinion, if you're gonna brawl with somebody, man, them first 4 rounds, I might get clipped with some shots. I'm working the body. And it just seemed like the body work has been, it done been, folks done let it go. They just done let it go. And so as a brawler versus a boxer, right? Do you think the brawler should be going to the body more? Do you think the boxer should be going to the body more? Both? Or as we've seen in this fight, they look like they was head hunting this fight.
Yeah, I think both of them should be going to the body more. But more so, the brawler needs to go to the body more
early.
More so than the boxer, because the boxer is going to use his legs. The brawler, for the most part, is not going to use his legs. But you want to go to the body to take some of that steam off the punches in the later rounds. That's the one reason. Well, that's one of the reasons why I think Lara beats Carlos Adames. I think Lara is smarter than Carlos Adames. I think his experience and his ring IQ is much higher than Carlos Adames. I think Carlos Adames have a great chance of winning that fight, but I think the experience and the ring generalship and the IQ that Lara has, I think he will outbox.
Hold on, man. Hold on, real quick. I gotta ask. Adames, where's Adames from? Where he from? He from the Dominican Republic, ain't he?
Yeah, he's from the Dominican Republic.
And Lara is too, as well, correct?
No, Lara is from Cuba.
Oh, he's from Cuba.
He's Cuban.
Yeah, Lara from Cuba.
Well, I don't trust neither one of their birth certificates. So Lara all was 73 years old, and Carlos Adames may be 43 years old. That's all I'm saying. But man, ain't no way. And I do think that Lara has a higher ring IQ. I think El Bronco, the dog in him and that upper body movement that he has, I think if he fights somebody like a Lara, I think he goes to the body a little more, because I think Lara, we've seen him fight multiple times and he understands how to keep his head off the line, right? He's not just gonna come straight forward at him and land backhands on him, and he's not gonna do none of that against Lara. But
I'm gonna tell you something.
Go ahead.
The one thing, there's two things. The one way you take a bite out of a dog, you punch him in the nose. The one way you tame a horse, you kick him in his side, which is the body. Lara's gonna punch Adames in the nose, and he's gonna hit him to the body. He's gonna tame that dog and that horse. He's gonna tame both of them.
Well, real quick, y'all. Y'all know we got to do things right around here, and let me make sure I get it set up accordingly. Let me do this. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go, right here. We got one of the greats in the building, man. We got one of the best brothers I know. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of California. Shout out to Jazzy, man. Jazzy, she tried. She tried tonight. They got blowed out, but they ain't give her enough shots, Mr. Chairman. They ain't give her enough shots. We got Mr. Chairman in the building. Thomas Hill is in the building. Salute to my big brother. And once again, Thomas Hill, he always pull up on Biblical Talk. He lead us in prayer when we out there with Biblical Talk. Mr. Chairman, welcome to the show. First, before you say anything, I gotta ask you this: are you picking a boxer or which style wins in most fights? Not all, but most. A boxer or a brawler, a banger. Which style wins in most fights? And then you can take it wherever you want to, Mr. Chairman. Welcome to the show.
What's good with you, man? You talking about just those particular choices, or? Yeah. Those
are only two choices you got.
think it depends upon the banger. If the banger is say Aaron Hawk Pryor, yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But if not, then there's some things that can be done to negate the power. I mean, you can continuously move them. So I would say definitely depends upon the banger. I would favor more so the boxer. Now the ultimate is the boxer puncher who got that bang but can box their ass off too.
Oh man, hold on, man. Wait a minute.
My bad. My bad, Doug. My bad. But let me say this though.
Hold on. We're gonna get to the boxer puncher. We're gonna get the styles as well. We're gonna get the styles. But you changing the discussion right now, man. Answer the question first.
I answered the question. I said I would favor, for the most part, the boxer. It definitely depends upon the banger. Because if the boxer is very, very good, but that banger is just ridiculously good and can take a punch and can locate the person, just take one shot, man. And one shot can also always change the course of the fight. But for the most part, I would lean myself towards the boxer in that matchup. Now, that being the case, we just faced a boxer puncher, man, and them South Carolina Gamecocks, and we didn't have our number one stunner on that court, man. So if we would have had that number one stunner on the court, then we probably would have gave them some problems, man.
And shout out to Judy.
Shout out Judy. But hey, shout out to Carolina, man. I love me some Don Staley. They were the better team. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Next year gonna be crazy for y'all, with y'all having Juju.
Hey, next year got the potential.
Jazzy now, she can really get into that second scorer role. Man, they didn't even get her started in time, in my personal opinion. They got her started way too late. She should have been, I would have ran plays for her the first 6 plays of the game. Me personally.
Well, can I say this before we go into the rest of the conversation, man? First and foremost, Don Staley, she is like the elite of elites.
Yeah, hey, a master coach. A master coach.
You saw her play too, right, Doug?
Yeah, man, I love
one of the greatest point guards to ever play. So you
watch her play, but I hate her as a coach. I can't stand her as a coach.
Hey, well, I respect her. I don't particularly care too much for, I'm a SC fan, so I'm gonna rock with it. But I do respect Staley. She is a tremendous gauge of talent. She is a tremendous executioner of plays and breakdown. She understands strengths and weaknesses. So you're facing a team that, for the most part, got truly one gifted player out there on the court. We got a couple of good players that's alongside of him. But what we do have is a coach that's not recognizing when people are not gonna give us an edge against certain folks. Man, so like, I love me some Godly, but she should have recognized that they was gonna do whatever they could do to take Jazzy out the game.
And get what? And that's why I said I would have made the home kill. You could give me layups, or we finna get her involved. That's what's finna happen. And that's how my game plan would. But we ain't there yet. We ain't there, Mr. Chetty.
We ain't there yet. But shout out to South Carolina. I got to give them that dap. I picked them to go to the final. For the final. So I'm still.
We ain't talking about them. Let's get back to the
Hey, shout out to my main man Crush, the Mickey Fricky legend. Shout out to my main man D Free, my knees, and as always, Mr. Respectfully, I just bow out.
All right, I want to ask this. So, Mr. Chevy, he just brought up a different wrinkle, right? So now, instead of just talking about boxing versus brawling, right? He brought up the boxer puncher, and he goes into the different styles of boxing, right? And what beats what. So I want to ask this. I want to ask this question. When we look at and like he said, the boxer puncher, right? If you notice what comes first, they don't say the puncher boxer. They say the boxer puncher, meaning, yeah, you got some crack in you, but at the same time, you got. I look at Tank as a boxer puncher. You know what I'm saying? Look at Mike Tyson as a boxer puncher. Those would be the two guys that I would put out front as far as boxer puncher goes. what style do y'all think beats that? When you have the slick style, well, and that ain't what they'll call it. They'll call it just a pure boxer. That's what they would call it, a pure boxer. You have the power boxer, just the different styles that you have. How would y'all put these styles up against each other as far as who would beat who as far as styles go? I want to go first, and I'm gonna give y'all an out here. I don't think it matters. I think whoever can implement their style, that's the individual that's gonna win the fight. Who implements their style better? You know what I'm saying? And I got my brother, hold on real quick, man, straight out of Alaska in the building, man. We got one of the greats. You know what I'm saying? My brother is in the building. Cash Crypto, welcome to the show. One of the brilliant minds out here. Cash, real quick.
What up, fellas?
I'm about to move forward on the conversation, but before I move forward, we were just talking about the Carlos Adames versus Amo Williams fight, the boxer versus the banger. How did you see that fight, and how do you think those styles play out, the boxer versus the banger?
Yeah, I seen it. It was an exciting fight to me. You say, how do they play out?
The different styles, the boxer versus the banger. Or they would say, I say banger, the boxer versus the brawler. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing.
They make for a good fight.
All right, that's what Cash, he said, make for a good fight. I ain't got no problem with it. We're gonna get to it. So when we're talking about the styles, though, in y'all opinion, Chris, we're starting with you in this situation. We're gonna move it around. We're going D-Free. We're going Mr. Chapman. We're going to Cash. When we talk about styles making fights, I think styles do make fights, but I think it's who can implement their style. It's one thing to say that, because we've seen certain styles lose to certain styles, and then we've seen that same style win against that other style. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it happen both ways. I think it comes down who can implement their style. You know what I'm saying? In that fight, in that ring, who's the more talented individual? What you got for me, man? What you got for me, Crush?
Hey, man, it's like racing somebody in a car. You know, D-Free might have a BMW. I might have a Honda Accord. That don't necessarily mean that BMW is going to blow me out. And it's the same thing with the style. You might have the right style, but are you a good enough, driver of that style? And this is the case when we go out and at the night when we see boxers get in there, we say styles make fights. But it's about the one who's working that style, who's maneuvering that style. You know what I mean? You can have a guy whose style is right. You say, oh, this style is good for this dude, but man, if he ain't driving that thing good enough, he gonna get styled the fuck out, and it ain't gonna be too stylistic for him. So, it's the same thing you're saying, whoever imposed their style. And that's what it's really about, because we sat here plenty of times and be like, what is this guy doing? But he's just not driving the style. So it's about that executioner, that night. Who's the better executioner? Who's going to execute their plan, seek, destroy, and conquer more and better, and definitely who wants it the most. They say skills pay the bills, and sometimes we've seen skills fall short to will sometimes. So it's all in that driver, man. It's all in that driver of that style.
Amazing. Free, same question.
It comes down to, like you said, who's able to implement their style. That's why I never say styles make for fights. It's who can implement, who can impose their style. Because we seen Sugar Ray Leonard lose to Roberto Duran, and then we see Sugar Ray Leonard beat Roberto Duran. If Roberto Duran's style was tailor-made for Sugar Ray Leonard would never lose that fight. Or if Sugar Ray Leonard's style was tailor-made for Roberto Duran would have never lost. So it's not about styles make the fight. It's about who can implement their style, who can impose their will on the other guy. Because we saw Carlos Adonis box pretty well in that first round. He was using the jab. I mean, I'm not sorry, not Carlos Adonis, Ammo Williams, but Carlos Adonis. He kept imposing his will on Ammo, and he got to land that shot. We've seen it happen a number of times before. I think the best style to have will be a boxer puncher because you can move, and if you need to get somebody up off you, you got enough power to hit them with to get them up off you. So I think the best style to have is a boxer puncher, but there is no style that's better than the other. In my opinion, I think the best style to have is a boxer puncher where you can get your opponent out of there when you need to, and you can move if you need to. If you just a puncher, then you're pretty much just waiting to land a big shot. If you're a boxer, yeah, you can move around the ring, but you don't have nothing to keep nobody off you. If you're a brawler, you just a come forward fighter, and you have a boxer that can outbox you. So I think the best style to have is a boxer puncher. But there is no style that's better than the other one. It's all about who can impose their will on the other one.
Amazing. Mr. Chairman, same question.
The question was what again?
When they say styles make fights, I don't believe that styles make fights. I believe that whoever can impose their style upon the fighter that they're fighting, that's what makes the fight. You know what I mean? So just saying that because you fight this style and I fight this style, that doesn't mean because I fight a different style or I fight a style that should be your style or whatever, it doesn't mean I'm gonna win the fight if I can impose that upon my opponent. What's your thoughts on that?
San Antonio Spurs. That's my thought on it. I think it's like you said, it's whoever in the ring can get their opponent to have to adjust to their style and to play their style or fight their fight, or who can make the necessary adjustments to the other person's style. I agree with you on that style, and that styles don't really make fights. It's the fighters and how they implement the style and how they adjust to what's being done in the ring. I mean, I don't think that there's a particular style that can thwart. I mean, it was a good example. I mean, you seen what Ray Leonard was. You seen the problems that he had with certain fighters, but there were fighters just like that fighter that he fought that he didn't have the problem. It's just what he was able to do and how he was able to adjust at the time, and likewise what his opponent was able to do, and did he allow any adjustments? Did he make any adjustments? So I don't know if styles actually make fights. I believe that they can set the intrigue for a fight, but it's then what you do inside that ring that truly makes the fight. But if I'd had to pick a style that's able to effectively adjust with other styles and to be able to, probably do well versus other styles, it would be a boxer puncher. You want to be able to counter. You want to be able to, dictate the pace of the fight. You want to be able to, cut the ring, turn the ring, create the different types of tempos that might catch a person off balance. You want to be able to time, and then you want to be able to deliver something that will catch their respect. So if somebody is coming and they're heavier, they're a brawler, and they're coming at you and they're putting pressure on you, you can continuously move them and then set them up with an angle or a turn and just catch them with a punch in the midst of it that can kind of keep them off their timing and keep them off their like circle, their axis. So I believe that, ultimately it's the fighter. I believe fighters have shown us that styles are indeed intriguing, but they can be bested if that person that's fighting them that day. Case in point, I'll say with the Nakatani fight versus the what was his name, Manuel. What was the brother's name that he fought just recently? I forgot his name, but he was a Mexican fighter. He was a pressure fighter, and I mean he was putting pressure the whole fight long. And to a lot of people, it looked like he was doing more effective work in that ring. So, you know, a lot of things that Nakatani didn't even get noticed because, you know, he was punching in between the punches and he was constantly moving, but he was on his back foot. But he was landing punches, but it just looked like the other way around. But he was able to counteract it. However, you know, my man was just there not to go. He was there to win. And, you know, it was a tough fight. We get that at times, and you got one that's a boxer puncher, and you got one that's a pressure fighter. You know, that's coming into the brawl. So I think it's like you said, it depends on the fighter in the ring and how they're able to adjust to the other person and what they're doing, and also how they're able to implement their style and to get the other fighter to go along with the style that they want to, the pace and the tempo that they like.
Hernandez Red.
That's it. Hernandez. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good fight. That was a real good fight.
Nah, I like all of Nakatani fight. I ain't even gonna lie. Hey, I can't wait. I think he got a fight lined up with Inoue. Can't wait for that fight. I think that's gonna be a hell of a fight right there. And we're gonna get to it. Cash, real quick. I want to hear your opinion on this as well. Same question.
What's the question?
Styles. As far as styles, implementing them, do you feel like one style beats another? How do you see style matchups playing out?
No, I don't think there's one style that can beat any. I think there's a lot that goes into a fight. It's not all about the style. It's about someone's heart, someone's will, determination. I think a lot goes into a fight. I don't agree with I always thought the styles make fight term was different styles make different fights. I just thought they shortened the damn shit.
but this is the thing. So would you agree with me? It ain't about the style. It's about who can implement their style.
Yeah, it probably in a lot of cases, but then you're gonna run into someone who might just be that good where he could beat you at your own style. Shit, so I don't know. It's all about it. Who's in the ring?
So you think it just come down to talent?
I think it's a mix of everything.
All right. Shout out to my brother. I believe this is my brother Carl. Carl, that's you.
Hey, how you going, Dub? How are you, fellas?
My brother Carl is in the building. Salute to my brother Carl, straight out of Australia. Carl,
good night, Mike.
Welcome to this. Hey, I thought Mr. Chapman was Australian when he said that one. Carl, I gotta ask you. First off, did you see the Ammo Williams fight and Ammo Williams Carlos Adames fight?
I did, mate. I did, yeah.
What was your thoughts?
Good fight, man. Good, brilliant fight. My type of fight. I love it. All action. Yeah, man, that was a great fight.
Because I got you on the pen, I don't know how long I got you for. So I gotta ask this. And Tedder, say that brother name, Tedder Moana. Say it again. Tedder Moana.
Tedder Moana.
What was your thoughts on Tedder Moana? Even though he was fighting the same dude who ran out the ring. No disrespect. But the same dude who ran out the ring against F.A. Joppa, Harper, Curtis Harper.
Curtis Harper.
Curtis Harper always he a journeyman, but he always been a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? Usually can make it through rounds. What'd you think about say the brother name one more time? Tedder Moana.
Tedder Moana.
Yeah. Tedder Moana. How his first name and last name the same?
Well, when you're that good, they name you twice. you know, he's that good. They named him twice, bro, just so people don't forget his name.
They named him twice. They named him the same thing twice, just so you know. But man, what you think about Terry Moana as a heavyweight? Because I want to say this week, let me make sure I get this right. This weekend we have Moses Atama. He's going to be fighting Jermaine Franklin this week. So I'm more. I think that's it's going to be a collision course at some time where they're going to end up fighting each other if they keep knocking shit out like the way they knocking shit out.
Well, man, Terry Moana's fighting in another 4 weeks and 5 days. He's got another fight lined up for Sky Nicholson's undercard.
I seen that in Australia, right?
Yeah, that one's in Australia. Yeah. And see, the thing is, man, I'm not a big fan of Eddie Hearn, mate. I'm over Matchroom. I don't think Matchroom do Australian fighters really well, man. I think they kind of chew us up and spit us out, if you know what I mean. I don't think Eddie can match make for heavyweights. I think Terry Moana's either got to go to Queensbury or get over Zuffa or go somewhere else, because I just don't see what he can do for. I don't think he can't make any fights for Terry Moana, man. Like that Curtis, the last dude he fought, man. He fought him on 8 days' notice, bro. We didn't know who Terry Moana's opponent was until 8 days out. Like, you can't keep fighting guys without having a full camp of knowing who you're going in to fight. Like, he still doesn't know who he's fighting in 4 weeks' time, bro. Like, it's a bit over a month away, man. Like, we still don't know who his opponent is. Like, so I get it. The guy's going 10-0.
Out of order. You just saying Eddie Hearn out of order.
I'm not a fan of Eddie Hearn, man. After what he did with Jai Opetaia, and you know, man, Jai fought for that guy for 3 years, and how many unifications did Eddie get him? 0. Did nothing for the guy. Yep. So I'm not a fan of Eddie Hearn. Definitely not a fan of the IBF today. Waking up and hearing the news on what they did to my boy Jai, man. The most active IBF champion alive in boxing today, and they stripped that dude.
But we knew he was going to be stripped. He knew he was going to be stripped. We all knew it. The IBF been out of order. Well, I will say, out of all the sanctioning bodies, the IBF still, they may be the only one that's technically in order, because at least they follow their rules. Do I agree with what they do sometimes? No, I disagree with them. But at least they follow their rules, because the WBC, WBA, and the WBO, hey, if the money is right, they willing to bend their rules all the way around the world, regardless. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. But on the flip side of that, Dub, I mean, all Jai's ever copped for fighting IBF mandatories is flack, saying he's fighting cab drivers, man. Like, everyone's saying, even though these guys have perfect records and Jai's putting them in hospital, he still gets the tag of fighting cab drivers because they're all IBF mandatories, bro. So there's the flip side to that one as well.
Well, most folks don't know shit about boxing, so matter of fact, we got. Hey, we got. You know, I apologize to you, Carl, but you know, we got. I got to give you the drop on that one right there.
When I say more people don't know shit about boxing, they don't.
I don't know, man. This guy, he just can't win, man. You know what, Dub? I'm just glad that Jai's getting a lot of media play at the moment. All news is good news for Jai, bro. It's all building his profile. A lot of people now know who Jai Opetaia is, who maybe 6-8 weeks ago they didn't. They certainly do now, man. So I think all press is good press for Jai, be it good or bad.
Do you think Jai will fight at heavyweight anytime soon, or could he possibly, because respectfully, at cruiserweight right now, it ain't no real competition there. No disrespect to him, but I mean, it is what it is. We don't want to see him fight none of them guys. It either comes down. It comes down to a handful of names. The winner, and I think we all. I got Benavidez over Zurdo. So we would love to see Benavidez versus Jai. And if he's not going to move down, do you think he's willing to move up to heavyweight? And I don't know. I think he can rock at heavyweight with his size. I think he can rock at heavyweight.
I think he can too, man. I've been wanting Jai to go, man. These guys don't want to fight him, man. Like we heard Benavidez Senior say, Jai still needs another 4 years experience. I mean, Jai's been a cruiserweight for 10 years, bro. He's been there for 10 years. So
How old is Jai?
30.
He's 30?
Yep.
Amazing. I thought he was younger than Benavidez.
Nah,
he's older.
He's older, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know the play. I've seen the play at cruiserweight, man, and he's a heavily avoided fighter, bro. I know how Triple G fans feel because no one wants to fight him, man. Eddie's tried to get him fights with Richard Riakporhe, with Chris Billum-Smith before he fought Zerto, with Masternak. Man,
I wouldn't have minded Chris Billum-Smith's fight. I wouldn't have minded that fight.
They offered him twice the amount of money he got to fight Zerto. They offered him double the payday. He still wouldn't fight Jai, bro.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what you want from me.
I wish you'd just go to heavyweight because the one thing I love about heavyweight, man, is there's no ducking and dodging and diving up there, man. You're gonna get noticed and you're gonna get some big fights. Whether you win those fights or not, man, that's another thing. But I wish he'd move up, man. Because he's not gonna.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, I think this has now set the standard at Zuffa. I think this is a lot of people are going to back out of going to Zuffa now, seeing what happened to Jai and being stripped. If you align yourself with Zuffa, man, I think you're going to be shunned by these other promoters and other sanctioning bodies, bro. So that Jai was sort of the guinea pig for him, and I just want to see what the Zuffa legal team do from here, man. Like, I don't care about the Zuffa belt, but I just like seeing more boxing, bro. At the end of the day, man, I just don't know why fans are mad and we get more cards, man. Like, it's crazy to me, Dub. And like, I can get boxing for $7.99 Australian. I can get Paramount Plus, and I can have up to 40 extra boxing cards a year, man. Like, for me, that makes sense. Like, I don't know, man. Some people are just set in their ways and set in the old days. I don't know, man, but I think we need a bit of a change and we need a bit of a shake-up, bro. Like, we can pull all these sanctioned bodies apart.
So you agree with Zuffa? You like Zuffa?
Look, I don't care. Dub, at the end of the day, I just think I just want to see the best fight the best, bro. And agreed. I think someone like Zuffa, with the money and with the budget they've got and the deals, the network deal, they got a $500 million deal with Paramount Plus. That's $100 million a deal, $100 million a year. They've got up to 40 time slots, man. That's nearly boxing every weekend, fellas. Like, good card or bad card. Like, I don't know, man. I just like seeing fighting.
No, I agree with that. I want to ask this because I want to move forward. I don't plan to be live too long, but I'm gonna be live. You guys know how I am anyway. I say not too long. Next thing you know, it's 4 hours. I don't know how that works, but we got one of Crush's favorite fighters coming up this weekend. Keith Thurman versus Keith Thurman versus Sebastian Fundora coming this week. Pay-per-view for I believe the Zone. Is that a DAZN card or a Prime card? I might be wrong.
It's a 50-50. They're sharing it. I don't know how that's working.
I played the fifth on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I will say the undercard. I'm not. All right, I'm gonna just be honest. I don't like the undercard. Yoez Tellez versus Brian Mendoza, and then Yonel Hernandez versus Terrell Goucher, I believe. I think Elijah Garcia is on that card as well. I don't know. I can't remember who he's fighting though. But are y'all excited? First off, are y'all excited for this fight? Second, once again, we were talking about the boxer versus the banger. And I think in this situation, I think that Keith Thurman is the boxer. I think that Sebastian Fundora is the banger in this fight. he may actually be a boxer puncher. He may, but I hadn't seen his jab looking better. Because his jab starting to look so much better, I'm starting to give him more of the boxer puncher feel. But I haven't seen it solidified against anybody of significant stature, in my personal opinion. So who do y'all have in that fight? How do y'all see that fight playing out? And because it's one of your favorite fights, Keefe Poole is one of your favorite fighters, Chris, we're going. And I mean no disrespect. You already know what I'm trolling.
I know. It's, y'all had to excuse Dub. Somebody gave him the wrong beverage. They gave him a bottle of spring water instead of giving him what he wanted. So excuse my man for that, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to one time Keefe Poole DeBarge Thurman, the flute player. Well, he's gonna get played like one of his favorite tunes that he played for his beautiful wife. I got the banger get me. I got this long, lengthy Kareem Abdul-Jabbar of the 154, and they're one of the tallest guys in the sport of boxing. I just got Fundora beating him. Keith Thurman got a lot to deal with. This guy for the 83-inch reach. I mean, you're gonna need some fast feet. Keith feet ain't the fastest, people. Still fundamental enough, but not fast enough. He's gonna have to turn into Clark Kent and be Superman without coming out the booth after he put this cape on and his suit. He's gonna have to be on the inside and as close as possible to be effective in any sort of way. Because Fundora, who's got a little better on the jab, could his jab be good enough to keep Thurman at a pole reach? Or could it be one of those lazy jabs that a guy can just slide right up under it? Don't need too much quickness or whatever. Will his jab be too fast for Keith? Now, as far as the speed part, I don't know. But still, he got to get inside. And this is a lengthy guy who loves to fight on the inside. And pretty good at it for a very lengthy guy. It's just facts. I don't know what Keith can bring to Fundora, people, that he hasn't faced that 154. He got his ass beat on like some bongos and congos, and and he beat back on things too. So with Keefe Poole this weekend, it's a whole lot. It's going to be once upon a time, not no more times after this one, because I think Keith Thurman lose this one this weekend. He gets no more paydays. Ride off into the sunset, go join DeBarge, and have a family goddamn tour, and just fall back. Because if Keith going to stay in the sport, he has to be consistent. But I don't see Keith coming right back after he get his ass beat this weekend. So I got Fundora beating Keith Thurman, man, but it should be a good one. So we're going to see, not pass.
You got to stop it real quick, Chris. You got to stop it, or you got it by decision?
Right now, it's kind of hard to tell. It depends on how Fundora power powers Keith Thurman. So we'll see how effective the power is going to be probably after the first 3 rounds. So right now, I got to go on a distance, but a possible stoppage in the late rounds.
We got the OG in the building, man. Shout out to Uncle Shelton. Uncle Shelton, we getting ready to come to you. I'm gonna put you right in line. You're gonna answer JB Raider. I'm coming to you in a second. I got you, OG. Mr. Chapman, same question. Keith Thurman versus Sebastian Fundora. The first question, and I didn't even ask you, Chris, but real quick, Chris, are you excited for this fight? Are you excited?
Oh yeah, I'm excited for this fight. This is one of the fights that once I found out what's happening this year and looking at the lineup they had so far, it's one of the fights I wanted to see. And we want to see if Keith Thurman can come back and turn the tides, because people don't like Fundora. Y'all need to stop hating. Get over to Umar Smitas. He's there, and his long ass ain't going nowhere till somebody send him somewhere. So, I'm excited for the fight. I think it's going to be a nice fight.
Amazing. Mr. Chapman, what you got on the? Are you excited for this Sebastian Fundora versus Keith Thurman fight? And who you got winning and why?
Well, yeah, I am excited. I like me some Keith Thurman. I think he's entertaining for the sport. I think he has been entertaining. He's been giving us some good fights. Fundora is a up-and-coming boxer. I think he's been getting better as well. I think that he's corrected his vision. So, you know, it won't be as many foreign objects coming his way because he'll be able to identify them bad boys. So there won't be no UFOs coming his way this time. He'll be ready and he's seen them before. That being the case, the level of promotional value is going to increase up because, you know, my man is a salesman. You know, the dude that go around doing the door-to-door stuff about the freaking cleaning solution that they made of. Yeah, that guy. Well, that's
the one with the spray. The one with the spray.
Yeah, he came to my door one time, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna hold you.
He came to your door?
Yeah, he came to my door one time.
You met him personally?
Well, I met him, but at that time, I didn't know who the fudge he was until one day I seen him on YouTube. I'm like, yo, that nigga came to my door. And he was putting together his thing, too. The boy said he sprayed it in his mouth. I said, bro, you ain't never got to go that far. I was like, nigga, we amongst people. And when we amongst people, man, we ain't got to put on no damn show unless you got somebody out there filming you, dog. We ain't doing that, dog. I said, now, I done had this cleaner before. I understand how it work when it's with y'all, but then when it get with us, it don't. But just because you my people, I'm gonna support you, man, because I like the way you put it together and you made me chuckle a time or two, man. Said the white people gonna love you, man, because if you can sing and dance and perform, they definitely gonna give you some bread, man. But more power to you while you out there. Be safe and, you know, much love. Next thing you know, I see this Mickey Freaky on the. Go ahead.
Who's gonna love him, Mr. Jim? You said the white folks.
I said the white folk gonna love him, bro. Like if you can make them, if you can entertain them.
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a movie with my man. Who the big brother that be kicking tail?
Big brother that be kicking tail.
Yeah, he's a movie. He's Flesh and Bone. I think that's what it was. Flesh and Bone or blood and bone. Blood and Bone.
Okay.
Blood and Bone.
Yeah, Blood and Bone.
Blood and Bone. Michael Jai White.
Yeah, that's my man. He's a comic book guy too, man.
You didn't see it? Well, you should see it because there's a segment in there where his brother who has been managing him is thinking that he's going to finally get a sit at the table because, you know, he got somebody that's like top tier. And my man told him, dog, you will never sit at this table. You guys are never here to be our peers, our equals, or our contemporaries. What you will always be to us is entertainment. You are good for entertainment. You are good for some other stuff. He named a couple other things, but basically entertainment. So he was entertaining, so that's why I said that. But I'll go back into the question. I don't want to get off too far on a tangent. I want to see Keith. I want to see if he's going to be feasible to continue to push forward or if, you know, he's going to be almost on his last leg, and then this will be what they feed to the talent that they're bringing up to see if they are top tier. I still know that he does have skill, and, you know, his skill shouldn't be too far exhausted because he hasn't been too far in the ring. Now, that time away is what's concerning for me because, you know, you're going against a younger buck that has been a lot more active than you. And the last time you were in the ring, it was against somebody that, you know, go along the same lines as my favorite cereal. You got a title by the name of Cornflake. And you can't be no cornflake up in the ring, man. It just don't sit well. So with that, I don't know if that's the right amount of competition you want to gauge yourself against. I do believe in his skill set. I don't know if it's going to hold up in this fight. I think it'll be a better fight than most people think. It could be a potential late stoppage, but I see it going a distance. But I definitely favor the money and the younger fighter, the reach, and, you know, the movement. So I would favor Fundora. I think that Keith, if he's game, he's going to make it a very tough fight for Fundora. We're going to get to see what Fundora's made of. And if Fundora does get rid of him, then, he's starting to get a lot better. I know that eyesight is not a problem. It's no longer as problematic as it was. And watching his sister work and how she does in this manner.
He got LASIK?
Yeah, he got the LASIK.
Okay.
So it makes it an easier task for him now that he could see stuff. Before he had to be up close because he had them Coke bottle joints, dog. And I ain't got Coke bottle joints, but I could barely see. But when you got them Coke bottle joints, man, everything look like colors and shapes. And sometimes you don't tell the right colors or shapes, man, and that's dangerous when you're in that ring.
I don't know. I'm asking. This is for the panel, real quick. Can you wear? So like in basketball, if you have bad eyesight, you can put goggles on. Can you do that in Boston?
No, you've never seen it, Dub. I've never seen it.
I think I believe it's illegal.
Hell yeah, it's illegal. Yeah. And on top of that,
it's illegal and very dangerous.
Dub, how you gonna fight with a contact lens in your eye, man?
Now, I ain't even talking about contact lenses. I'm talking about the actual.
Just protective eyewear.
You can't put no.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's illegal.
Stop.
I said I think it's illegal. No, I said it. I thought it was illegal.
Have you ever seen it? Have you ever seen it?
Never.
Okay, that's your answer.
Real quick, shout out to Aircraft in the building. Shout out to my brother D Ray in the building. Picasso is in the building as well. And we got Manuel in the building. Shout out to Manuel. Dondrick is in the building. Salute to my brother Dondrick. Rick Timms, one of the greats. Shout out to Rick Timms, man. And we got my brother Fight Sports in the building. Salute to everybody, man. Much love and respect. Go ahead.
We got the darkest man in the building too, Dub. We got Picasso.
Yeah, no, I said, hey, well, he a vampire.
The masterpiece himself.
Yeah.
So,
man.
Called him a vampire.
This is what you got to look at, Dub.
Go ahead.
That dude fought 4 times in 7 years.
Keith Thurman.
He fought 4 times in 7 years.
When did he get his last? When did he get his last knockout?
I think 2018.
A long time ago.
How are we gonna say he's knocking this?
Knocked out Brock not too long ago.
I don't count Brock Jarvis. Brock Jarvis was a 135-pound fighter who moved up.
No, wait a minute. Whoa.
Hold
on. A knockout is a knockout. Y'all, we just sat here and just said that. Hey,
he's gonna get his ass whooped, man.
Okay.
Don't you mean hold on? I was talking and you cut me off with that bullshit. I'm finna be done. He finna get his ass whooped and he gonna get knocked out probably in the late rounds. He fought 4 times in 7 years. He ain't ready for this dude.
Break the fight down for me, OG, Mr. Shelton.
The dude is too long. The dude is too active. He throws too many punches. The dude is too mean. Keith is not going to be able to duck and dodge and get away for 12 rounds because Keith's leg's not going to hold up. He's 37 years old. He's fought 4 times in 7 years. He's going to get his ass whooped.
Cash, we're going to Cash. We're going to the Carl. Cash, go ahead. And then we're going to Carl. Then
I agree with OG Shelton. I think Keith, he's not active enough to get in there with this long, lanky, housing motherfucker, man. I don't see Keith being able to get anything off on him, man. And that running this shit down the middle ain't gonna work like it used to because, like Thomas said, he got LASIK, so he's been getting hit a lot less with them straight down the middle shots. Keith fades in the back half of the fight. I think he gonna get stopped like between 6 and I don't know 6 and 9. He gonna get his ass corner stoppage or something.
They throwing the towel in?
Somebody better throw that motherfucker in or he gonna come out this motherfucker looking crazy.
Hey, real quick, Carl, I'm gonna let Carl go and then I'm gonna break it
Fundora
down.
punching, that's the last thing. Fundora really cracking, man.
He been cracking.
Yeah, and the boxers, I seen a couple boxers have an interview saying that motherfucker is really punching. So Keith ain't been hit by no shit like this dude about to hit him with. Shit gonna get ugly.
Hey man, look, I love one of my favorite fighters is the Hammer. You know what I'm saying? I love the Hammer. And when he went in there against Fundora, that man he got his face rearranged. No disrespect to him, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect. But he got his face rearranged in that damn fight. And I was like, man, good Lord. And he tried to make it an inside fight, right? Because this individual so long. And man, he got hit with uppercut after uppercut after uppercut. And he was like, ho, man, somebody. Hey, they should have threw the towel in that fight for Lubin. The Hammer Lubin, man. They should have threw the towel in for him. That man came out looking worse than Martin did. I'm just saying. Carl, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on this fight, man?
First of all, I just want to thank Tim Tszyu for creating this card. All of these fights on this card are Tim Tszyu. We got Terrell Gausha, the Tim Tszyu. That was his first fight in America. Terrell was the first guy to put Tim on his ass, and then he got his ass handed to him for the other 9 rounds. Brian Mendoza was the guy that Tim Tszyu fought for the vacant WBO strap. That was a great fight. He's also on the undercard. And, of course, we got Fundora, the guy that kind of destroyed Tim Tszyu and kind of put him in the dirt.
The elbow caught him first, and then the second time the hands caught him. So I'm just saying.
I just want to shout out before I get into this breakdown of this fight. I just want to shout out Tim Tszyu for keeping the PBC afloat during 2025 and being the man that created this card.
Hey, Carl, shout out to Australia, man. Shout out to Australia. Y'all doing what y'all need to keep boxing moving, man. Shout out.
That's it, mate. That's it. So this card is, I call this the Tim Tszyu card. I think it's a good card, man. And this fight, the problem I've got with Keith Thurman is I couldn't agree with Shelton Moore anymore, man. I was a big fan of Brock Jarvis. Brock Jarvis got knocked out by Liam Paro, a lightweight, in 90 seconds. So I just want to put a bit of context into the fight that Keith Thurman had 8 minutes. In the last 4 years, Keith Thurman's had 8 minutes of professional fighting. I think Fundora is going to be too long. One good thing Keith's got is Keith can fight on the back foot. Keith has got a lot of tools. I just don't know that a guy like Fundora that's finally worked out that he's 6'5", 6'6", whatever that giant is, he's finally worked out that his best advantage is his height and his reach, and he's using that jab. I don't think fighting on the back.
Real quick, I'm 6'5", and from what I heard, that man 2 inches taller than me. So that's what they tell me. They say that man 6'7".
Man, he's a giant. He is a freakazoid. He's a puzzle man that has not been worked out. I mean, Brian Mendoza cleaned his clock, but we kind of can't use triangle theories, man, because Tim Tszyu beat Mendoza and Fundora beat the shit out of Tim Tszyu. So I just don't see a path to victory for Keith. I definitely don't see a stoppage. And I think those 37-year-old legs are going to struggle against this praying mantis man in the later rounds.
Man, listen, I done heard what y'all saying. Keith Thurman, he got up there, he said he doing it for the unks out here. I don't know how. I'm still young. I thought I was young. I'm 37. I'll be 38 in what, about 3 months or something like that. But he said he doing it for the unks. And I said, hey, man, Thurman out there doing it he doing it for individuals like myself. You know what I'm saying? He going out there he put hands on this man. The footwork, you know what I'm saying? The timing, the understanding of the game, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with it. I think that Keith Thurman is a very dangerous guy in this fight. And I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be straight up with y'all, tell y'all the truth. Keith Thurman might get knocked out in this fight. He might get knocked out. And the problem is that when we done watch Sebastian Fundora, we done already seen he understand how to fight on the inside. We understand that. He did that when he didn't even have to do that. He accepted inside fights when he didn't need to. And now if he able to establish his jab early, man, what the hell you gonna do with somebody that damn size? That man jabbing you, you trying to get in there and you getting hit with the damn jab. And then when you do get in there, and this is the only chance I give Keith Thurman, he better work that damn body. He need to be going to the body continuously. But to get close enough to go to the body, you're going to have to take some shots that you probably don't want to take. And then even when you get in there and when you're trying to go to the body, you're going to get hit with uppercuts. The nigga, he can land an uppercut from the other side of the ring on your ass. Yeah, it's hard for me to see any pathway to victory for Thurman. It's really hard for me to see it. I give him, shout out to him trying to represent for the Unks out here. But I don't see a pathway to victory for him. I don't see a pathway.
Not only that, Dub, you talk about fighting on the inside. That's the only way he's going to win. Not only does he have to watch out for uppercuts and those long arms, he's got to watch out for those razor sharp elbows, bro.
Exactly.
Those elbows will cut you. They'll split you. So I don't know, man. I think inactivity, man, is something that kills the sport and it's something that kills fighters, bro.
I agree with that. Inactivity is the worst thing that can happen to you in the sport of boxing. It's one thing to spar, you know what I'm saying? But sparring ain't nearly like it ain't being in the ring. You know what I mean?
I love sparring stories, Dub. They're the best. Sparring stories is what keeps you.
Man, Carl, I hate sparring stories. I hate it.
I think it's a joke, bro. I think they're a joke.
Man, everybody got a sparring story. Well, all right, if you gonna tell the story, put the video out there. Put it out in its full. But that ain't what they're gonna do. They're gonna talk about whatever they want to talk about, which is fine. All I'm saying is the man gonna be getting hit with jabs, and then when he do find his way to the inside, man, Sebastian Fundora built his status from fighting smaller guys on the inside where he didn't need to. And we criticized him for that. We criticized him for fighting on the inside, even though he was fucking these niggas up. Brian Mendoza landed a big shot on, and shout out to Brian Mendoza. I ain't got no problem. That overhand right, landed right on the chin, had Sebastian Fundora ordering fries on his damn back. That man was ordering fries at the time. But I think Sebastian Fundora has gotten better, and he's still, even now, what is Sebastian Fundora? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's like 27 or 28 right now. He's still a young fighter. And with the length, the range that he has, and then it goes back to what we talked about. Styles making fights. And so now, 28. Shout out to Rick Tim. Rick Tim said he's 28. Rick, pull up, man. You already know what it is. Shout out to the sunny side, man. I want to ask this. When we were talking about Styles making fights, in this situation, right, we have an individual who has a rangy style, and I don't even know if I would call Tim Tszyu, I said Tim Tszyu, Sebastian Fundora, I don't even know if I would call him a boxer puncher. I don't know exactly what I would call him because of the awkwardness of the way he fights and what he accepts. I'm not quite sure how I would classify Sebastian Fundora. I want to ask y'all how y'all would classify him, and then I think we will all classify Keith Thurman as a boxer puncher to some degree. In his earlier years, now I think he's just a good boxer. You know what I'm saying? He's an outboxer now. He ain't really no boxer puncher at this point in his career because of his age, those type of things. But how would y'all classify these two fighters?
I like what you said with Keith Thurman. Not much of a puncher now. So he's a boxer right now, and Fundora is a boxer puncher, which makes for a good matchup. We got this long boxer punchers, and then cracking, man. The kid is cracking. It's gonna be a bad night, man. I don't know how much I could give Keith Boo. I wish him the best, but he in trouble, man. He's in trouble.
Real quick, Aircraft said something interesting. He said Fundora gonna operate in the mid range. He not gonna be swift on his feet from the outside. Man, his mid range, respectfully, his mid range is most folks individual fighting that distance, you know what I'm saying, fighting that long range, and even then, you can't touch the man nearly the way he can touch you. His mid-range, that man can throw uppercuts from the inside at mid-range for you, and you're not even gonna, man. It is what it is. The man he a cheat code, bro. He the cheat code. You know what I'm saying?
Don't he got like an 80-inch reach?
Bro, he got a heavy he got a heavyweight inch reach or a heavyweight reach. You know what I'm saying? Fighting at 54, taller than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And then, bro, I played ball. Man, at some point in time, you start to put a little weight on, bro. Like, you don't just sit there and be.
He's small.
Bro,
He got 11 inch reach advantage over Keith, bro. 11 inch.
Bro, like, you don't just sit there. Rick Tim just put it out. The car said 11. Rick Tim said 88 versus 69. That add up in my personal opinion. And so you don't just sit there and fight a nigga. I mean, what you want me to do? This nigga ain't even supposed to be in the division. This nigga at that height, bro, ain't no way you supposed to be fighting at 54, bro. Ain't no way. But if you make the weight, you make the weight. And so it is what it is. Man, Keith Thurman finna get fucked up. He finna get fucked up in this fight.
You know, I think you hit the nail right on the head, Dub, with that. You know, like his mid-range is most fighters' range. Like that's where they're going to keep someone at the end of their jab. That's Fundora's mid-range. Yeah, I think you hit the nail right on the head there, man. And I think Keith's going to be throwing punches at absolute nothing. I just don't think that he's going to be there, man.
Hey, and this the other thing. If Fundora figure out how to take a half step back for Fundora is 3 steps for everybody else. So, and I'm exaggerating there, but we always talk about, man, if you want to be a great defensive fighter, that half step back is very important, right? You out of range, but you in range. Man, that man, his half step is gonna be much different than anybody else's, and he's still in range. And if I was training Sebastian Fundora, and I ain't nearly as smart as his trainers are. They know boxing way better than I do. He know boxing way better than I do. Man, all I'm gonna say is, man, we taking a half step back and we running that shit down the middle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. Whatever we gotta do, we running that shit down the middle early. Straight punches, keeping you at the end of that stick, half step backs, because you can't hit me. And now, once you do get inside, all right, now you really finna take this work. Now you really finna get this work. I done wore you down early, and now I'm finna punish your ass. Right? Like, that's such a hard fight for anybody. Sebastian Fundora, man, to be that size, it's just a hard fight for everybody, bro.
I see what aircraft carrier is saying, you know, like how he was saying Mendoza's only got a 70-inch reach, and he caught Fundora. But if you notice Fundora's style since the Mendoza fight, he's actually learning a lot. He's learning a lot on the fly. This kid, like, he's 28 years of age, man, and since that Mendoza fight, I just haven't seen those chinks in his armor anymore, man.
Man, since he got clipped with that shot, get what he do now? Jab, 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 backhand, jab, 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 backhand. Oh, we in the inside. All right, I got you. But I want to ask this. We talked about this earlier. Keith Thurman, for him, he's going to have to go with the high guard, right? He's going to have to take some shit to get some shit. Do y'all think he can break Fundora down from the body? Do y'all think he can break him down from the body aspect? Cash, go ahead.
No.
Why not?
Keith ain't gonna be willing to go through that damn fire. Man, Mendoza took a beating to get that shot off. Man, Keith ain't finna go through that shit. He gonna be trying to box and stay on the move, and Fandora gonna hunt his ass down and get him up out of there. I don't see no body breakdown from Keith. And as soon as he get hit with a body shot, he gonna throw that shit out the window anyway.
When have we ever seen Fandora get broken down to the body? When has that ever happened?
We have never seen it.
That's what I'm saying, man. And like, if you go back to the Mendoza fight, Mendoza was getting his ass kicked that whole fight until he caught him with that overhand left.
He
was
closed his
taking a
eyes.
beating.
The man closed his eyes. He closed his eyes and threw the punch, man. Respectfully.
Yeah.
Hey, it take that sometimes. Sometimes it take that.
I just don't see Keith at 37 being able to just hang in that pocket, man. Like, obviously Fandora hits hard, man. Tim wouldn't get up off his stool. He got the no mercy. The same thing his father did. He got that. He didn't want to go on anymore. And that he arguably won that round, the round that he quit in. So I don't know what to tell people, man. Fandora hits hard. Keith's going to find out how hard he hits.
OG Shelton. You there? I don't know.
Hey, look, what's he doing? Is that a makeup mirror? Or what's he doing?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. I was like, I don't know. I think we're looking at a makeup mirror or something. I don't know
He's
what
doing his makeup or something going on here, OG. What's going on?
Hey, shout out to Uncle Shelton, man. Shout out to Uncle Shelton. We're not going to disrespect him. We're going to show him love. We don't want no smoke right here. Does anybody, real quick, does anybody on the panel have Keith Thurman winning the fight? Anybody?
No, man.
I don't. No, I don't, man. I don't. I just don't see a path to victory for him, man. I just think there's too many miles. Not too many miles, but it's just that inactivity, bro. I mean, when you're fighting Fandora, you got to be ready for a 12-round slugfest, mate. Because he'll take it there. If you want to fight in the pocket with him, I think that's the only way Keith wins. Is he's got to get in that pocket and take that punishment. I just don't think he can do it, man. I don't think he can do it. I know he's never been stopped, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't see a path to victory. I think once upon a hairline.
Man, you out of order. Hold on, man. You out of order. You out of order, man. You can't say once upon a hairline.
That slip. That slip.
Hey, hold on, man. My hairline.
Hey, Carl came in on his kangaroo and let him hop, baby boy.
Hold on. Look, me and Keith, we the same age. My hairline sliding back right now by itself. I don't know what's going on. My hairline slide. I already had when I was in elementary school, they told me I had a 5 head. So my hairline just continuously slide back. I said, good Lord, what's going on? I'm trying to put the berries and the juices in my hair to keep it there. But Lord, man.
Hey, listen, Dub, I'm 48. I've let go of my hair's gone. It's gone. It's a distant memory. Okay? There's photos of me in my teens, in my 20s, where I had hair, but it's gone. It's just something I've had to let go of. I'm just saying, once upon a hairline, I think he's going to get that work.
I'm taking once upon a hairline personally, man, because we just said me and Keith the same age, so I can see mine receding. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I get my son a haircut every other week, right? Man, I used to get my haircut every other week. Man, I get a haircut once a month now because I be so worried. I be like, man, they keep cutting my hair. My shit finna fall off. I might be bald like this motherfucker in a second, man. I don't want no smoke, man. I don't know.
Hey, Dub, but you know that barber, he's looking at you like when you take your son in there every other week. That barber's looking at you. He's like, nah, you're right. You're good to carry for a couple more weeks, bro. That hair's on the retreat.
Hey, look, my shit it's been sliding back, man. Hold on. Look, I'll show y'all. Y'all think I'm joking. My shit been sliding back, man. Hold on. Look at this. I want y'all to see it. Y'all see that? My shit been sliding back for years. Look, my shit used to be here. Look, my shit used to be here.
Man.
Hey, look, my shit used to be here. I swear to God, my shit used to be here.
Let it go. Just let it go.
I ain't
It's
letting
not
nothing
coming
go.
It's not making a comeback, Dub.
Look.
It's not making a comeback. It's gone.
I got a mini fro right now, and I don't even know. Just because I be scared to get my hair cut. I be like, man, every time I get a cut, it seems like it did go further and further back. I don't know. Hey,
You're gonna have to throw that thing forward over the front there.
Hey, hold on. If y'all ever notice when y'all see me and I come online, what I be like? Y'all see I had a hat on, don't I?
Keep that hat on, bro.
Why? Because my shit been sliding, man. My shit sliding. I said, good Lord. I got to keep Thurman. Well, he's a tad bit worse than mine. It's a tad bit worse. But I don't want no smoke, man. Look, man, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. But Lord, Hammer. All right, so who's the boxer? Who's the puncher, right? When y'all look at Keith Thurman, is Keith Thurman a boxer puncher? Is he just a boxer in this fight? Fundora, is he a puncher? Is he a brawler? I think because of the wrinkles that Sebastian added to his game, I think he's more of the boxer puncher now in this situation because he done added the jab to his game. If you watch his last few fights, he done added that jab. You know what I'm saying? And the way he done added that jab, man, it's impressive to me. If he can stick with that jab, and if I was coach, I'd be like, man, damn anything else, bro. We finna work on your damn jab. Bro, you bigger than everybody, man. Hey, jab the shit out their ass. Jab the shit out of them. Double it up, triple it up, run that shit down the middle with the backhand, and then if for some reason they get on the inside, fight them where you want to fight them at. But that shit ain't gonna happen to round 6, 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? We already done bank rounds, so now we about to stop your ass. That's how I be coaching them. What y'all think?
I agree.
And we got my brother in the building. Shout out to Mex in the building. Mex, what up, bro?
What's up with the gang?
Hey man, What's
up, Mex?
Hey, Mex, I just told him, man, my hairline just slid back on me. You see the hairline? Look at my hairline.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that.
It done slid back on me. So it is what it is. Me and Keith Thurman, we the same age.
What do you want from us, Dub? What do you want from us? It's not our fault, all right? It's just genetics.
Man, I don't want shit from y'all, man.
I don't know what you want from
Hey,
us.
supposedly it come from your mom's side. That's what they say. The hairlines come from the mom.
My shit been falling back since I had a 5 head in the 3rd grade. So it is what it is. That's what they told me.
My old man had that Gomer Pyle fucking hairdo in his 50s. So that's the look for me.
As long as you don't got the Black Rangers hairline, you're all right.
You out of order, man. You out of order.
That Nintendo 64 outline, you know?
Shout out to the 64, man. Shout out to the 64. One of the best game systems. Mitch, I gotta ask you.
What's up?
Keith Thurman versus Sebastian Fundora. How you see that fight playing out? Who you picking?
I kind of want to see weigh-in. I kind of want to see weigh-in first before I make a decision. I'm rooting for Thurman though, on the low. Like I'm rooting for Thurman just to kind of shake it up.
I'm rooting for. Hey, look, Thurman said he out here for the unks out here, and some type of way I became unk, and I don't even know how that happened. I'm still young in my mind, but I done became unk as well. So I'm rooting for Thurman, but he's gonna get fucked up in this fight.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be interested to see what his game plan is. I think he needs a box, go to the body early and shit. But like I've always said, I understand the Keith Thurman hate because of the way he talks and whatnot. But everybody was on Spence's dick for fucking beating Thurman's leftovers like he was something special when Thurman beat all those people in their prime.
Man, we're not talking about Errol Spence.
So,
man, you out of order.
I just want people to fucking remember that shit. So you got love for him. You got
Keith Thurman. Hold on. Did Keith Thurman duck Errol Spence? Did he duck him?
Yeah, I think so. I think as a I don't know if it was like a blatant duck because I wouldn't go as far to say that Spence. I wouldn't go as far as say like Spence was like number one contender. He absolutely was the next up. I think he was somebody that Thurman could have fought and chose not to fight at that time.
I'm gonna do things this way. Hey, the panel is open. Anybody can say anything, but everybody be in order, man. Y'all just be in order. When one person started talking, let them finish. And if you don't, then I'm gonna cut you off. But let everybody finish. So the question for the panel: did Keith Thurman duck Errol Spence?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Ain't got nothing to do with next contender. Arrow had a belt at the time, so he was way past contender. It'd been unification.
Yeah, but wasn't there? Didn't Keith have the belt and then he would fight Spence and then Spence repaid the favor when he got the belt? Isn't that how that played out?
I don't remember Spence having a belt at the time, but maybe I'm wrong.
No. When
say that one more time.
He went got the IBF from Kell Brook, bro.
Yeah, when
he got the IBF. Even before he got the IBF, right? So the fight was supposed because that, and this is where it get confusing. This goes back into the whole size of the street shit, and at that time they were both on the same side.
Yeah,
and they was both fucking with the PBC. So now, when Thurman told Spence, man, I ain't finna fight you. You know what I'm saying? I need you to get a belt. EJ went and got a belt, right?
Yep.
And Thurman still never fought that man. But then I will say the one thing is Thurman went into inactivity for like 3 or 4 years at that point in time. So,
see, and that's in my mind, that's not excusable. Inactivity kills the sport, man. Kills the sport. And man, I'll tell you, a lot of people on that PBC roster are guilty for staying on the couch, man. I don't know, but that was a blatant duck. But I think they both ducked each other at certain points in their career. I think once Spence gathered everything up, he said, "I'm not fighting Thurman." He repaid the favor.
He did say that. Matter of fact, he actually said, he was like, "Well, hell, you didn't give me the fight, so what the hell am I gonna give you a fight for?"
Yeah.
Spence, EJ, he definitely said that. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Hey, EJ said he'll never fight Thurman.
Yeah. Well, they need to fight each other now.
That's like a locked in forever nut.
Hey, but what I'm saying, bro, if y'all want some money now, y'all better go and fight each other. Both of y'all old. Hell, and get what? Guess what's so crazy? We still want to tell me y'all don't want to see EJ versus Keith.
Yeah, I'd watch it for sure.
We still want to see that fight.
I want to see everyone fighting.
That's the and
154 the hottest division right now. They all need to get it on.
Hold on, real quick.
It would have been a way better fight back then, though.
Chris, hold on, Chris, what you just said?
I don't want to see that shit now, man. Fuck out of here, man.
I want to
see the fight.
I still want to see it.
Okay, good for you, but I don't want to see that shit now, man. They should have been got that shit on, man. Nah. If it happens, I'll watch it. But this is a fight that I'm calling for, a matchup I want to see. Fuck no.
Well, it don't matter now because if anything happened in this mother, and if it happened the way I think it's gonna happen, Thurman probably need to retire after this fight because I think he's gonna leave this fight hurt more than people think he will. But I ain't even gonna lie, I'm rooting for Keith Thurman, bro. Like, I don't even like Keith Thurman. I call the nigga sometimes Thurman. That's what I call him. But I'm rooting for Keith. But I think he finna get his ass whooped, man. He finna get whooped. I don't even think it's gonna be a close fight. But I want to see him win. Yeah, because hey, he fighting for Unks out here. He fighting for the Unks out here, and we the same age. So hell, I want to see old niggas. Hey, we old niggas now. I want to see old niggas still rock out here, man. I want to see it. But he finna get fucked up in that fight. he's gonna get fucked up. Real quick, does anybody have Keith Thurman winning?
Nah.
No.
Uncle Shelton.
I mean, the way I look at it, if Mendoza can beat Fundora, Thurman can do it.
Okay. Uncle Shelton.
Mendoza hit that man with a lucky shot. Keith Thurman is 37 years old. Keith Thurman's fought 4 times in 7 years. He's gonna get his ass whooped.
You don't give him a chance. Keith Thurman is 10 times the boxer that Mendoza is, man. He's 10 times.
He's gonna get a good whooping.
10 times. He's 10 times the boxer.
I think Mendoza.
He's gonna get a good whooping.
Hey, what are the odds on that shit right now?
Ass whooping that Mendoza went through to get that shot off, man.
Anybody got the odds on that right now?
I'll tell you the odds right now. I'll pull them up.
I don't have the odds.
Max, you know what the odds are, Max?
Slim to none.
Slim
might be enough to put a little 50 piece on.
Hey, look, slim to none.
The odds are slim and none.
And Slim, hey, look, Slim just ran out the damn door, man.
Yeah, Slim already gone. Ain't number none left. He gonna get his ass whooped, man. I don't know what y'all can hold on to nostalgia. Same like y'all still think Canelo is a good fighter. That motherfucker's old and he's done. And when he comes back in September, and Billy's gonna whoop his ass. He's not beating none of them dudes at the top of 68. He's old. He's done. Same with Thurman. This dude is old and he's done.
Hold on, Canelo. What is Canelo? He 30, 33, 34?
35. He'll be 36 by the time he come back.
Amazing.
The man's had 70 fights. Leave him alone.
72. Carl, 72 fights.
Leave him alone.
72.
Leave him alone.
Was he 65, 2-2, 67, 69 fights? Yeah, he got 69 fights and 1 draw. 70 fights. You're right. He got 75.
Cash, real quick. Is there any chance? And like Unc said, I agree with him. Slim
I'm with
coming
Unc.
out the
I'm with Unc. I don't see it. Shit.
Man,
If Keith pulls it off, you got to put him in the category of Muhammad Ali, John Jones, and Sugar Ray Leonard. They're the only people I've seen. They're the only people I've seen. Hold on, they're the only people I've seen come off extended layoff and come back and whoop ass. That's the only 2 people I've ever seen do that.
You just said Muhammad Ali, bro.
That's
Muhammad Ali took 3.5 years off, came back and got his first 2 knockouts. John Jones took 3.5 years off, came back, knocked the nigga out in 91 seconds.
And you gonna
Sugar Ray Leonard took 3 years off, came back, beat motherfucking Marvin Hagler.
I got you.
You got to put him in that category. If he can have 4 fights in 7 years and come beat a reigning champion, you got to put him in there.
I
don't see him doing it. I don't think there's no way he does it.
So you saying we got to put him in there? If he wins this fight, he in the same. We're gonna speak Keith Thurman and Muhammad Ali in the same breath. That's what you're saying.
Hell no.
That shit sound crazy.
If he does it,
talking about achieving that.
If he does it, you got to put him there on the achievement level, not as a fighter. But I don't see no way, no how he does it.
George Foreman.
George Foreman took 10 years off.
You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
Man, you smoking crack saying some dumb shit like that.
Hey, I don't see Thurman doing it. I'm telling you. But if he does it, damn. You can have 4 fights. It says one of 2 things. It says that Keith Thurman is great, or it says that boxing is in a shithole that it can't get out of. If you can have 4 fights in 7 years and come back and beat a reigning champion, then boxing is shit.
And you put him in
there's no way he should be able to do that.
You put him in the same breath as Muhammad Ali if he beat Sebastian Fundora.
As far as that accomplishment, yeah, he'd be one of the 4 people that did it. Who else done it? Name somebody else who did it.
That's incredible.
Well, it's
real quick.
true.
Hold on. I want to pass it around. Would anybody else? And once again, the panel is open. Y'all just be in order. But would anybody else put Keith Thurman in the same breath as Muhammad Ali if he beat Sebastian Fundora in this situation? Would anybody else on the panel do it?
You've got to. You've got to.
So, Carl, you're saying you're going to put Keith Thurman in the same breath with Muhammad Ali if he beat Sebastian Fundora?
You've got it. You've got it. Not. I wouldn't say Muhammad Ali, but it's. Hey, it's.
No, I didn't say Muhammad Ali. Uncle Shelton said Muhammad Ali. I didn't say him. He said.
But you've got to look at the likes of Sugar Ray Leonard versus Hagler, man. Long layoff, come back, beat a champion.
But you didn't answer the question, man. Are you gonna put Keith Thurman in the same breath with Muhammad Ali if he beats Sebastian Fundora?
No, of course not.
Not as I said, C-Dub, you tripping. I didn't say as a fighter. I said because of the accomplishment. He'll be one of 4 guys who've done it. Nobody else have done that shit. Nobody. He's one of the 4 people on the face of this earth that done it. Nobody else has done it. You have to put him in the same breath as far as that accomplishment. It's just like with Bam scoring his 83. You can say it was bullshit. You can say whatever you want. But only Wilt Chamberlain with 100, Kobe Bryant with 81, this nigga with 83. As far as the accomplishment, you got to put him in there. Nobody's saying he's as good as Kobe. Nobody's saying he's as good as Wilt Chamberlain. But you got to put him in there.
No, I don't. I'm not even trying to discredit Bam.
You are.
No,
who else has scored 83?
Hold on, man.
Who else has scored 83 points? Who else has scored 83 points? Name another motherfucker that did it.
Calm down. I'm not saying that Bam and Big Toe, man, I ain't saying that he ain't special. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that, man, that man could have scored 99. And get what? He would never be on Wilt level. He'll never be on Kobe level. He'll never be on Jordan level. And I think Ben,
he did something that Jordan never did. Jordan never scored no 80 nowhere. Jordan ain't never scored no 80 nowhere.
Here we go. All right, now you out of order, man. You out of order. Calm down. It's okay. All I'm saying is that at the end of the day, I give Bam his credit because I'm not trying to take nothing from him. I think that what he did, even though he did it against the Washington Wizards, anyway, I don't care who you do it against.
Washington Wizards playing the NBA?
Hold on, man. Hold on.
On that G League team?
I can't even finish.
Or they a college team?
I can't even finish.
I'm asking you.
Well,
because your points ain't making no sense.
Well, no. If you shut the hell up for a second, you'll hear my point.
I'm listening to your point. It's not making no fucking sense.
No, nigga, you talking.
Go ahead.
Then shut the hell up. I love you. All I'm telling you is that the way that what Kobe did, what Wilt did, and matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even give Wilt that much credit for the 100-point game. I don't give him that much credit. I think Kobe's 81 is more impressive than Wilt's was. When we get to the 83 in this situation, I watched these motherfuckers, and I watched the Kobe. I watched both of them games. I don't know. I don't know if any of y'all had a chance to watch the 100-point game with Wilt. Did anybody have a chance to watch?
Nobody did. It's not on film. There's no record. It's only was played on the radio. You have to listen to the radio.
That's why I asked the question. But I had a chance to watch both of them games, and the difference is the way it happened with Bam versus the way it happened with Kobe. It was totally different. It was totally different. And once again, not discrediting the Bam. I just think that even and shout out to him for 83. Shout out to him because 83, nigga, 40 is hard in the NBA game. 40 is hard. So if you score 83 out that motherfucker, now you dogging that shit out. But at the same time, man, did you watch the game?
Yeah, I saw the game. I watched it.
And did you watch the Kobe game?
Yes, I watched the Kobe game. Kobe did his in 3 quarters because they pulled him in the 4th.
And which one was more impressive in your opinion?
Of course, it was Kobe's because they was losing the game.
And Kobe fought his way back out that motherfucker. They lost that
Yeah,
game.
and it was a different league back then. So, of course, Kobe's was more impressive. But what I'm saying is, it's the same thing I'm saying from Keith Thurman. There's no way as a fighter you can put him in the same sentence as any of those dudes. But with the accomplishment, if he can do it, only 4 people have ever done it. Same with Bam. You're not going to put Bam in the category of Jordan, Kobe, Wilt, none of them dudes. But he'll be one of the 3 people who've done it.
Real quick, Uncle Shelton. I got to do things the right way. And y'all know I love to do things the right way around here. Man, I got one of the greats, man. My big brother, you know what I'm saying? Individual I got a lot of love and respect for. Straight out of the sunny side, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't hold on. Let me do things the right way. Hey, let me pull my hat down. My hairline being pushed back. You know what I'm saying? I got a big forehead. It is what it is, but I got my brother in the building. It's been a minute. But hey, straight from the sunny side, man. Straight from the sunny side.
Man,
hey,
what's up with your hairline, man?
Hey man, look, hey, I done got old. Look, hey, me and Keith Thurman the same age, and look. Hey, I done had a forehead from since about. Hey, look, we had a barber. This is a true story. We had a barber named K-Mac, right? Everybody used to tell you don't go to K-Mac. My mama used to take me to K-Mac. Man, my hairline went further and further back. And by the time I'm telling the truth. By the time I was in 5th grade, they was like, "Hey, you got a 5 head at this motherfucker, bro." I said, "God damn, what?" And hey, my hairline ain't recovered. It ain't recovered, but it's okay. It's okay. Hey, it is what it is. Shout out to the sunny side, man. Hey, the real peace sign out here. Rick Timms, welcome to the show, man. I gotta ask. We talking about some nonsense right now as far as Kobe, and we can get back into that in a second. Keith Thurman versus Virgil Ortiz. I'm not saying Virgil Ortiz, excuse me. Sebastian Fundora. How you see that fight playing out? And before you do that, before you even break that down, I gotta ask you: the boxer versus the banger, right? Who would you prefer? And then how do you break down styles in boxing? We always say around here styles make fights. I disagree with it. It's who implement their style. But Rick, man, you got the floor, man. We're gonna give you the floor. You know you my brother and I love you. Shout out to Houston.
Man, hey, you know what? It's no different than any other sport. You dictating your will. You know, whether it's football, basketball, boxing, it's whoever takes control and be the most aggressive, be the most wise. I mean, who's the most focused? Who got the most effort? Who wants it the most? I mean, it's so many different factors that plays into success and into winning that it's a different dynamic, man. I'm real big on effort, So when it comes to boxers and brawlers, usually the boxer with the best technique is gonna outwit the brawler who's just more aggression. When you can outthink your opponent, you usually gonna win. I mean, timing is gonna beat that power every time. I mean, setting traps is gonna beat that aggression every time. So yeah, give me the boxer over the brawler. And when it come to this, it come to this Keith Thurman. When we mentioned when Brian Mendoza stopped Fundora, when Sheldon hit it on the head, he did get lucky as hell because he was losing. He lost every round of that fight. If you go back and look at the scorecards, Brian Mendoza lost every round. I mean, one judge gave him, I think, the first round, maybe. But
hands put on him, getting hands put on him.
Yeah, man. I mean, Thurman is not going to be able to endure that type of punishment and go through that type of fire, you know, whether. But look, man, it's like I'm big on experience, but I'm also big on activity. You know, Thurman turned amateur back in '97. Hell, and that's when Fundora was born in '97. You know, I mean, he been fighting long as this boy been before the boy was walking.
Yeah.
But that inactivity, that one fight since 2019 is my issue with Thurman, man. You know, when he lost to Pacquiao in 19, came back and beat Barrios in 22. He just beat the Jarvis guy last year in 25, and now he's back with a title shot. With only 2 fights since 2019, and that just spells disaster against this young 28-year-old. Hell, Fundora just made 28, I think, in December. He's been active, you know. I mean, 6'6", 80-inch reach. And since that loss to Mendoza, he been utilizing the hell out of that length now. I mean, he not smothering his punches like he used to. He not unnecessarily putting himself in harm's way. He fighting more smarter, and he still got that aggressive, you know, aspect to him. He still got that nasty little mean streak. I mean, he don't look like it. He be looking proper as hell with glasses on in press conference. But that little lanky motherfucker got a nice little mean streak to him. At the end of the day, man, I love Keith's his experience, his talent, you know, his feet. It's just that inactivity that just make me back away from him pulling off this upset. I mean, right side, I love to see him pull it off too. You know, I mean, he does only have 1 loss. So my question, will Keith Thurman be Sebastian Fundora, this 37-year-old Keith Thurman? Will this be Sebastian Fundora's toughest opponent?
That's a good question.
No.
Well, go ahead, Chris.
No.
Who's better that he faced?
I think his toughest fight was the Lubin fight.
You said Lubin?
That's the toughest fight he been in.
He broke.
Y'all forget he got dropped in that fight, and that was a dog fight.
But he broke Lubin's face.
That was a dog.
But Lubin dropped him, and Lubin was beating on him, and Lubin was winning that fight until they stopped it.
Man, did you see? Man,
I saw his face. I saw that.
Can Keith Thurman beat everybody on Fundora's resume?
The Keith Thurman we got now?
Nope.
No.
I disagree. I would pick Keith Thurman to beat Lubin. I would pick him to beat Brian Mendoza. I pick him to beat Tim Tszyu. I would pick Lubin. I mean, I would pick Thurman over all them guys.
And you would lose your money.
I wouldn't pick him to beat all them guys.
All right.
Man, it's just that inactivity is problematic to me, man. Just jumping back in that ring against this caliber of a champion. I mean, champion or not, I mean, this specimen is so unordinary. I mean, you don't get 6'6" guys at 154 and
How Rick Tim? How tall are you? I don't know.
6'1".
No disrespect to you. When the last time you weighed 154?
Probably 10th grade.
Thank you. I'm 6'6", right? Well, 6'5", really 6'5".
You weigh 400?
You said I weigh 400 pounds? Oh, nah, hey, the last time I weighed 154 pounds, nigga, when I was 6'3" in high school, nigga, I weighed 210 at 6'3".
What is your point, bro? I don't understand your point. What is your point?
Man, it to be that size and to weigh that little with the punching power and the length that he has, it's a bad style matchup for everybody. It's a horrible style.
I agree with that.
That's too bad. Hey, he make the weight and fight him.
Hey, if you make the weight, you make the weight.
Well, he said, you gotta remember, Keith Thurman did say that Al Heyman owes him a favor. I guess this is the favor.
This the wrong. I don't need a friend like Al Heyman if this is the favor that he's gonna give me. I don't need a friend like that nigga, bro. I don't need that type of friend to give me this favor right here.
Hey man, so there's no way y'all feel Keith Thurman can show this young buck something he never seen before. This
Keith Thurman, no. Not this Thurman. The Thurman that was fighting in 2017, 2018, maybe. But the Thurman we got now, that didn't have 3 fights in 7 years, no.
I think Thurman is crafty enough to show him something different because I think he's a better boxer than anybody that Fundora done been in the ring with. I just don't know if it means anything because of Fundora growth. Even if you're gonna show me something different, man, and we Rick, me and you, we done talked about this. Hey, if you that size and the first thing he figured out as far as Fundora goes, the first thing he figured out was how to fight on the inside. There was so many times we was sitting there watching this man fight, we was like, ain't no way he should be fighting this style of fight, right? And now he done figured out how to utilize his jab with the length that he has. I think it's just bad timing. I think Keith Thurman still, I think he's going to be crafty. I think he'll figure some things out to score points or try to figure his way into the inside, but he's going to get fucked up in the fight. Man. He gonna get fucked up.
Like this last fight, his introduction of 54 last year against Jarvis. He go over there to Australia. Jarvis, this knockout guy, you know, like what, 95% knockout percentage, like what, 20?
Man, Carl broke this down, and Carl from Australia.
And look,
hey, get what Carl said. Hold on, get what Carl said, Rick. Get what he said.
What?
He said, man, hey, y'all know, and you know, y'all know I love Brock Jarvis, but he was fighting nobodies, and he was coming up in weight. That's what Carl said. I didn't say it. He said it. You feel me?
So look, right. Either way, fighting nobodies, he used to bullying people. He used to knocking motherfuckers out. And
he got knocked out by Liam Pyro.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, that's his other. He got 2 losses, 2 knockouts. Pyro and now Thurman. You know, he tried to, you know, bully Thurman a little bit. He tried to be a little mean in there, and Thurman busted his ass up.
Yeah.
But this Jarvis Brock is no Fundora. It's just like, is there any way he can use that veteran savvy to string this out and perplex this mountain and stretch it out 12 rounds and eke out a win? Nobody sees that happening on the panel. Or the
Rick
chat.
Timms. Motherfucking Keith Thurman got 2 chances. Slim And none.
And Slim done already ran out the door. So,
damn, man.
But you know what's crazy? I'm rooting for Keith. I want to see Keith. I want to see him succeed. For the unks out here. I did tell you. I don't know how I done became unk out here too. I call Uncle Shelton unk all the time. OG Crush unk to me, but I done became unk out here to the young folks. Man, I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Keith Thurman go do his thing. I just don't see it happening. He's gonna get fucked up in this fight.
Yeah, I don't. If he had
I'm
been
hoping
more active, I would give him I would pick Thurman off the muscle if he had been active every year. But that inactivity just make me back off. I mean, Fundora is a major problem, and Thurman, he 37 now, and good luck, Keith. That's all I can say, man.
I ain't got no problem with the good look. Hey, I'm rooting for Keith. I just don't see. I just don't see a path to victory for him. And man,
you gotta pack that burger like Billy Cole did on the last Boy Scout.
Say it again.
You gotta pull that pistol out like Billy Cole did on the last Boy Scout.
Man, he need the pistol and the baseball bat out there, motherfucker. He need all of that. I mean, that what he got to. Man, and
we really never seen Keith. We never seen Keith knock out any. Once he got to the real high level, his power never really played a part in the fight. He stopped knocking guys out. Him getting in there with Fundora, his most dangerous op, it just don't even seem fathomable for him to get in there and do something to Fundora.
He started out boxing people. You know what I'm saying? Which I ain't got no problem with, but it just. Man, you finna get fucked up in this fight, bro.
Man, what if Keith come in with excellent cardio? I mean, got his gas tank ready and strain this youngster out to 12 rounds and make it interesting.
Hey, Rick Chin, what Keith soft to?
Huh?
What Keith soft to?
His body.
So if I can ask a random question like that, you know the answer. You telling me Fundora team don't know that?
Now, Rick, let me ask you this, Rick. Let me ask you a question real quick.
Hold on, Rick.
Let me ask you a question.
I got you. I got you. I'm gonna call you auntie. My apologies.
You didn't apologize, nigga. You did that shit on purpose.
No, I didn't. I didn't do it on purpose. I promise I didn't do it on purpose. But if somebody sleep on the panel, I'm testing 1, 2, 3 real quick. Do y'all hear Mr. Chapman? Are you there?
I'm gonna sleep on.
All right, we got it. I got it. No. We ain't gonna do that.
You're getting deeper and deeper sleep too as we go.
No. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna be in order.
Hold on, man. Thomas on the West Coast, man. It's only 11:37 out there. Thomas
tired, man. Thomas be up early on these panels, man.
He taking a rest, man. Hey.
He got his foot up in the air too.
No. And we're not gonna disrespect him. Hey, he just had surgery. Well, he ain't had surgery, but he hurt his leg, and he might be on medicine. I don't know.
Yeah, he on medication. He probably sleep. Yeah, that's good.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Go ahead, because I want to ask Rick Timms a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, Rick. So now,
real quick. OG, you still in the building? Crush, the legend. You still in the building?
Chris probably working, so Chris probably in and out.
He'll come back. Come back. Y'all go ahead.
So, Rick, let me ask you this, man. Thurman had 3 fights in 7 years. I ain't talking about the fighter. No way, shape, form, or fashion. As far as the accomplishment, you got to put him up there with them other 3 guys, don't you?
What other 3 guys?
You got to put him up there with the Ali's, the John Joneses,
man, stop the cap,
the Foremans, and the Sugar Ray Leonard. That's the only other guy. If you pull this off, yeah. The accomplishment, not the fighter. He's not near the fighter of any of those dudes. But he's up there with them as far as the accomplishment.
Right. I mean, accolade wise, that's Sugar Ray Hagler-ish. Right. No doubt. For him, if he can pull this off, that'll be really, really impressive because it's highly unlikely Thurman gonna be able to pull this off. And that's my main issue. Knock on him is that inactivity. So if he can pull off a Sugar Ray beating a Hagler, shit, Thurman get major props.
For sure, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a hell of a fight. I'm saying he's in the same conversation with Ali and Foreman. No, he's not. He's not 1/10 the fighter those guys are.
No.
But as far as the accolade, he right there with him.
Yeah. Hey, the shit. That's like Earl coming back and beating Canelo or something, you know?
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah. For real. And speaking of Earl, is Earl coming back for real or what?
I doubt it, Rick. I doubt it. He really has no reason to come back. What reason do he have?
To go out on as a winner, get one last check. I don't know. Chase one last belt. I mean,
who would you want to see? You from Texas,
I know y'all love Bud. I know y'all
millions of dollars.
I love Bud. But man, come on now. I mean, this man lost, and if he does come back, I ain't got no problem with him coming back. But and I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know who would y'all want to see Earl Spence fight if he does come back. I don't want.
I'm asking Rick the same thing. Who you want to see him fight?
I don't want to see him come back.
Shit, Earl said he don't take tune-ups. He's still stubborn. He say Tim Tszyu.
I think he'll fuck Tim Tszyu up.
Man,
I think that's a good comeback fight for him. He might lose that fight though.
Hey, that ain't no gimme. Hey, man, Tim Tszyu been active. I'm really big on activity, man. Dog. That's like you being on the varsity level. You didn't play a season of varsity, and you get an injury the last game, and they put you on JV the next year. When your injury up, you go about 5-6 games on JV, and you just run over JV, and then you back on varsity and you think you just finna run over everybody like you was at first. It don't work that way, man. I don't know, man. You got some special people that can pull these type of feats off, and inactivity is a big hurdle when it comes to having to be able to have balance and timing and defense and reflex. I mean, all that shit erodes.
Especially at the top level.
Hell yeah, especially facing that top level.
Exactly. I mean, you can go back and look at history, Dub. Ali ran through Jerry Quarry, went 15 hard rounds, but he knocked out Oscar Bonavena. When he got to the top level, Joe Frazier, that shit was different.
Man.
He struggled. But this is the thing, though. And I can't compare Ali to anybody. Ali had a different journey. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is at this kind of moment in time, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't want to see EJ back.
I do.
I don't.
Why?
If you lose another fight, I just want to see another good fight.
Okay.
Well, the problem is that it doesn't matter what EJ.
Crying for none of these niggas.
It doesn't matter what EJ do. It don't matter what he do. EJ, his legacy now, because regardless of who he come back and fight, I mean, he ain't finna get. It ain't like he finna fight Virgil or Boots or who he gonna fight. Who y'all want to see him fight at 54?
If you go out there and smoke Z, ain't no telling. He might fight any of them niggas.
Let him come back. If he can beat
step by
Zoo,
step.
right? If he can beat Zoo, hey man, if he look like someone
Impressive, in impressive fashion.
Hey, for real. Hey man, I want to see Earl because he keeps flirting with us. He keeps going training. He keeps saying,
hold on, real quick. Mr. Uncle Shelton. You gotta go on mute, man. We got feedback. And everybody talking, then we all hearing your feedback. So when it's on you, you do your thing, but you gotta go on mute. All right, there we go. We ain't got no feedback. Go ahead, say it again, Rick.
Still got feedback.
No, he came off mute for a second, but he good now. He good.
Oh, yeah. Shit. What?
I don't even remember. I was trying to hear what y'all was saying.
Earl. It was something about Earl.
I don't expect everybody to win every fight. I'm down to see the fights, and if they come back and give me some good fights and they end up losing, I'm cool with that too.
And I want to see Earl because Earl keep flirting with the audience. He keep insinuating and making it seem like he coming back, and he really didn't put his foot in his mouth with this Tim Tszyu announcement. I mean, he's staying fit, in fairly good shape. I mean, the dude is a dynamic fighter. Why not?
I'd rather see him against Jermell Charlo.
That'll work too.
Yep.
Hey, that'll be perfect because they both been out practically the same time. Earl only been out 2 months longer than Mel. Literally. Earl been gone since July 23 and Mel been gone since September 23. So shit, why not?
I'd rather see that fight than and no disrespect to Tim Tszyu. I think that's a decent fight, but I think that if we're gonna get it, then let's get it. And I think those two guys against each other, I would enjoy that fight more than I would a Tim Tszyu fight. Me personally.
I don't think Tim a tune-up either.
Say it again.
I wouldn't call Tim Tszyu a tune-up.
Nah, not well. EJ already tell you he's not gonna take no tune-up. That's what he's gonna tell you anyway. So.
And especially it done went sour lately with Earl and Mel. So hell yeah, that'll be a build-up for your ass to that fight right now. They both haven't been in the ring since 2023, so they both rusty. So
hey, Rick, put it in Dallas, man. Put it in Dallas.
Cowgirl Stadium. Oh hell, bring it down here to Houston.
No. We
Cowgirl Stadium.
We're not going to Houston, man. We're not going to Houston, man. You out of order.
Fuck that. Bring it down.
No, you out of order, man. You out of order.
Earl, Earl already started Cowgirl Stadium a couple of times.
I don't do Rick, I don't do you like this on a regular basis, but I gotta do you like this time. You know what I'm gonna tell you, right?
This is outrageous.
Man, that shit gotta be in Dallas, man. Damn Houston. No disrespect.
You see, Tony Harrison posted that video with Mel, like they got 50 Cent dancing on a girl body and shit, looking all zesty and shit. And Earl so petty, Earl liked it. So
Lord.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Earl and Mel, make it happen.
They building the fight already.
I think that's the fight. And no disrespect to Tim Tszyu. Shout out to Tim Tszyu. Man, Earl versus Mel, man, that's a great fight right there. And like you said, Rick, they both from Texas. Well, technically, the Charlo brothers are from Louisiana. But they end up in Texas. It is what it is. They represent Texas. And I ain't got no problem. I would love to see that fight.
And even though Mel been the most active I would ride with Earl over Mel, just over the strength of how Mel punked out versus Canelo.
I hated that
I'm
fight.
still salty with Mel.
I hated that fight. I hated it. And then Bud went out there, a smaller guy, supposedly, and put hands on that nigga. Put hands, man. Shout out to Bud, man.
Man, Mel.
And then y'all get mad at me for saying shout out. Y'all, they get mad at me for saying shout out to Bud. Real quick, we got my brother in the building, man. Blue Hustle is in the building. Blue, welcome to the show. How you feeling, family?
I'm doing good, brother. Thank you for asking. How about yourself?
Man, you know, hey, I ain't turning down that with my collar.
Okay. Well, I'm about to troll you, but it's all good.
What you got for me, man? Talk to me, man. You done heard the topic of conversation tonight. Real quick, I want to ask you, answer these two questions. Well, you got to answer this question first. Keith Thurman versus Sebastian Fundora. How do you break that fight down? Who are you picking to win? That's the fight we have coming this weekend, and then you can take it wherever you want to. Feel free.
I don't really have a dog in the fight when it comes to those two fighters.
But we didn't ask you had a dog in the fight. We asked how you break the fight down.
But if you allow me to finish, I can tell you stuff.
But you know I'm out of order anyway, so.
Okay, it's all good. It's all good, my friend. It happens. It happens.
You my brother. I love you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But I got it like this. Fundora, he should win the fight, but with Keith Thurman's experience, I think that's like he has a 1 over him. So I think that Fundora, he switched up his game. He's fighting inside because, I guess people are trying to say now that he has bad eyes, which was smart. You know what I'm saying? If you got bad eyes, that's why you're concentrating on the inside game. But I will say this though, with him having surgery and his last couple of fights, he has improved on using, his stick. So his jab. So I think that it could be a good fight, but I also think that Thurman could be, because he knows how to move around the ring. I think that Thurman can he could pull an upset. You see what I'm saying? Because if he just uses 1-2 and he's talking about he wants to hit him in the jaw, but I don't think he should do that. He should go down to that body, keeping him honest first. You know what I'm saying? And use lateral movement like he likes to do when it comes to certain situations. The thing about it is he has to worry about being in that mid-range and mid-range and outer, in the outer range, which I do think that he should have some issues with. Now, unless he's been working on that in the gym to be able to get in and get around his jab, maybe with a little bit of head movement. I mean, I don't know. He can do a lot of stuff. He can do some things, but I think if he just uses lateral movement and he works around the ring and just makes Fundora miss, he could pull off the win. I see him getting the decision. He's talking about getting a knockout, which he could do. He could do. I don't see that happening, but like I said, I got Fundora winning the fight. I would not be as surprised at all if Keith Thurman pulled it off, because the simple fact is, like I said, he has experience. And he does know how to move in the ring, and he knows how to win. He has taken a loss. It was only to Pac-Man. And I think that the only reason why he took that loss to Pac-Man, I think he underestimated him in certain areas. So, because when he started coming on in the latter end of the fight, we all seen that what he was doing was actually starting to work. So, yeah, I got Fundora, man. I got Fundora, but like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Keith Thurman won. I do think that he does have a chance, and if he gets a knockout, I will be highly surprised. But I can't say that, because he's been Lubin's been. I mean, not Lubin, but Fundora's been down before, so we'll see. We'll see. That's how I feel about it.
Man, I still feel that Thurman gonna be Fundora's toughest opponent. Even this 37-year-old Thurman it's like
the experience, bro. Rick,
the experience is the only inkling of a chance Thurman has to, to string this out and make this young buck think. But that inactivity and Fundora's activity and output, I mean, can overwhelm Thurman down the stretch, because he's gonna have to use his feet. I mean, out the gate. And when I think about that Mendoza fight against Fundora, man, Mendoza ain't been the same since. He lost to Zoo right after that. Then he lost to Boachuk. Shit, he just pulled some Mexican. Ain't fought in 4 years. His last fight, some guy that was like 12 and 10. He had to get him a light touch since this Fundora war he went through. So, man, that inactivity is just so concerning to me, man. And I like, damn, I can envision Keith, playing chess while Fundora playing checkers, but just that lingering threat that's gonna be there that whole 12 rounds. It's just tough for me to pick Keith to pull this upset off, man.
How do you? And I want to ask Blue. I want to ask you a question. You're picking Fundora, right?
Yeah.
But you think Keith Thurman may have some type of chance there, correct?
Most definitely, I do. Yes, most definitely.
If you had to break down, because and if this was 3 years or 2 years ago or something like that, I may look at the fight a little differently. But I watched Fundora start to utilize his jab, right? Start to utilize that double jab right hand. You know what I'm saying? I done watched him, and then even before that, we watched him accept inside fights when I was like, bro, why the hell are you accepting the inside fight right now? But he throw uppercuts in that damn inside fight that'll fuck people up. It fuck folks up.
That's why I said. That's why I said Keith Thurman's gonna have to watch for that. Watch out for the mid range and the outer range.
It ain't no damn. Hold on, man. It ain't. See, Andy. It ain't no damn mid range to watch out for, because Keith Thurman
nigga, what you mean?
Hold on, listen. Keith Thurman mid range is Sebastian Fundora inside range. Some type of way, the uppercuts that he throws on the inside or mid range for you, they all on the inside for him. It's all on the inside for him.
Man, mid range is disaster for Keith in this fight.
That's the worst place to be.
Wrong word.
That's the worst place to be
in this whole fight. Mid range is impossible for him to win mid range.
There is no such thing as mid range in this fight for Keith Thurman. It's no such thing.
Well, that's what I've been saying. That's what I said. The mid range. I said the mid range.
You gotta articulate a little better. Go ahead.
So, I mean, I thought I said that. I didn't know how you didn't hear it, but okay.
Hey, look, yeah, I'm blind in one eye, and I got a big forehead. So who knows what I heard? Who knows? Say it one more time. Hey, say it one more time so we get.
And you're slightly retarded.
Hey, halfway.
No, I just like I said, man. I see Keith Thurman, man, using lateral movement and moving around the ring, going to the body, and like I said, he's gonna.
Hold on, wait. When you say going to the body, how he gonna get to the body?
He gonna have to listen.
It's right there.
Go to his body's there, bro. He's gonna be able to hit him in the body, but he's gonna have to be tricky. He can't just sit there. Once he admire, he's gonna have to. He can't admire his work.
The man trying to get to the body. Keith Thurman trying to get to Sebastian Fundora body means one or two things. It means
I think he's gonna smother him.
Hold on.
Uppercut.
It means you either trying to get there, you either finna take jabs to the face, or even if you get there, maybe he gets there, You taking uppercuts all day. Which one? You tell me which one you want to take.
Neither.
Then how the hell you gonna get to it? Hold on, Blue. You just hold on, Blue.
I'm gonna be realistic. I think it's gonna have to probably be that jab that you gonna want to take, but not realistically. You want to take away something or take away the uppercut at least if you can.
How?
You see what I'm saying? He's gonna have to use lateral movement, bro. He's gonna have to basically stay in and smother his shots. When he's coming in and if he sees that he's getting ready to like overpower him, he's gonna have to like rush in and smother his shots, bro.
Hold on, y'all. Did y'all get what Blue just said? No disrespect, Blue. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Bullshit.
Hey, Blue said, hey, you gotta rush his ass. You gotta rush. You gotta bum rush.
There's no way that he can just. I mean, he can use angles and everything like that, but it's still gonna be. He's still gonna be in range of. Look, other fighters have fought him and gotten range, so I'm pretty sure Keith Thurman's gonna be able to do the same thing.
Yeah, Tim Tszyu was mollywhopping him.
So this is the reason why I'm saying this is the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. It can happen. Where there's a will, but you have to understand. He could be working on his footwork to be able to get on, keep his foot on the outside and do certain things when it comes down with his lateral movement to be able to when he turns the body.
That lateral movement, Blue. I mean, he
can't back straight the fuck up. Y'all know that.
Hey, it's gonna take lateral movement, hella feet, and it's gonna take a lot of agility to get in and get out. And at 37 years old. How long is that gonna last for 12 against this mountain? I mean, that's gonna be exhausting.
Maybe he can hurt him in the early.
Hold on. No, I got you. I'm gonna let you finish, Blue. Rick, you know what I gotta ask these folks around here, right?
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
I don't know who the hell raised these folks around here as far as boxing goes.
That's gonna be exhausting, man. For him to he gonna have to have hella cardio output to be able to pull this off, because what it's gonna require is gonna take a lot of goddamn
PED,
wind, a lot of foot movement.
What you say, PED?
Are they testing?
That nigga better be on EPO for months to get in there and try to out of nowhere have a gas tank like that.
What if he takes a page out of Devin Haney's book, man? Hit him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Do he have Devin Haney gas tank? No.
But this is what I'm saying. Listen, you can still tire a person out.
When I say Mobley don't know shit about boxing, they don't.
Yeah, I mean, clinch is important. Like clinch is an important aspect of that, but it's gonna be tough. I mean, if I'm in Thurman's corner, my game plan is hit him as many times below the belt as you can before they call something. Make the ref work.
No.
Yeah, I mean, the first one's only a warning. Make it count. And then that's what you got to do.
Hey, look. Hold on. Who was it?
I'm with it, man. I'm with it.
This is what I was
You gotta do whatever you gotta do.
Headbutts, elbows, everything you get away with.
Hold on. What fight was it?
Let me get my point out before I forget.
I got you, Blue. I got you. What fight was it? It just happened. It just happened. What fight was it? Man, it was the worst low blow I ever seen in my life. I think it was Antoine versus
Hirakoa.
Yeah. Hey, he hit him under the. I said, "Good Lord, bro, that shit ain't even. It wasn't even. You gonna have to take 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers in this situation, bro. Like, come on, go ahead, Blue. Hey, y'all don't cut Blue off. Let Blue finish your point. My apologies for cutting you off.
No, that's all good. I just think that he's gonna have to gain his respect early, and he's gonna have to move around the ring. But I think he's gonna have to implement clinching and him doing dirty boxing on the inside while he's clinching. I think he's gonna have to do that, man. He's gonna have to basically hit him when the ref is on the right side, he gonna be hitting on the left side. You see what I'm saying? It's pretty dirty tactics. He's gonna have to do something to make the fight, to get it into Fondora's head to where he's not coming in with his game plan. And he's just saying, okay, this is my game plan. This is what I got to do. Oh, I remember this. He's got to get him unfocused. He's got to get him to basically get frustrated, a little flustered, want to get his get back, put him in a position where, he's being hit and now he has to come and get his lick back. You see what I'm saying? So if he can do that and get his respect early, that he can make. I think Keith Thurman is very smart when it comes to watching boxing. He knows what he's doing. I think he can be able to pull off the win with being able to basically weather the storm and go for a decision. So now, if he can catch him slipping, maybe he might have been working on. Maybe he's probably working on a one punch. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Keith Thurman get beat to death, man. Cut it out.
I think too, but you know what? It is what it is. If the man wins, we got to give him this respect. That's all I'm saying.
But no, we gotta give him all the credit. If Keith Thurman go out and win this fight, he gonna get all the credit in the world.
If he wins, he needs to retire.
Yeah, if he wins this fight for
no, he needs to keep fighting because he
gonna get his last payday.
154 is too deep right now.
Nah, he's been listen.
Those belts are gonna get passed around like the horror of the fucking clique, bro. That whole division gonna run a train on all 4 of them belts.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. He's gonna be able to make money. He's gonna get fights now. He wants to make money. The dude wants to take care of his family. That's why he's been doing what he's doing. He's been clamoring to get in the ring, but he's been feeling like he can't. So I'm telling you,
the man ain't been in the ring for he done fought 4 times.
Hey, first of all, let's see if he makes it to fight night before he even gets injured. He might get injured before Saturday.
That is true. But what I'm trying to say is this:
he's a fragile fighter.
If the man wins this belt, he's gonna want to fight. People are gonna think of him as the weakest fucking link. And they're going to come at him. That means more money for him, bro. Now he has to just pick and choose the people who are the fighters, and he can. I think that if this would be something to where it would mentally put him start moving him forward, propelling him forward, just by getting this win, and he would start believing in himself even more. Because right now he believes himself, but I think he doubts himself. He doubts himself because he hasn't been. Think of the things that you guys are saying. As a fighter, you think that he thinks about the same thing that y'all thinking. Trust me when I tell you that. But he's gonna go out there and do what he got to do.
Man, get this nigga to drop.
Why I need to drop, Cash? I'm just being honest, bro. You
smoke crack. You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
He asked for he asked for you to get the drop, and I couldn't disagree with him.
Right, well, this is all I gotta say, man. Don't let this nigga move. Don't let this nigga win.
Hey, if Keith Thurman win, I ain't making a bet. Like I ain't making no bets and nothing like that. If Keith Thurman figure out a way to win this fight, then I'm gonna be the first person to give him this credit. Y'all know I give credit when credit is due. I ain't trying to steal no credit from nobody. I'm gonna give all the credit where it's deserved.
Nah, you and Cash, since y'all was in cahoots with that drop shit, y'all gotta both go in and take 10 drops in a row.
Cash still be mad at me for giving Bud credit. What you mean?
Right. I'm just messing around. But nah, man. You know what? It's all speculation.
I mean, it took you a while to give Jake Paul's credit, but you got around to it.
I don't give Jake Paul credit, bro. I still not giving him credit.
Look, what Jake Paul has done for boxing, I'm cool.
Then everything you just said was a fucking lie.
The fucking nobody? The fucking nobody?
That fucking nobody is John Wick.
That's what you want? That's what you want right there, right? Next.
I just want you to give that boy his props, dog. You ain't never seen a phenomenon like that in boxing in your life. Never ever.
What do you give him credit for?
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
No.
Rough on him now.
No, he needs to know.
Okay.
He's always crying.
Stop crying. Stop crying about some fucking Jake Paul.
Hey, that man is credit. You say you give credit where credit is due. The credit is due.
Nigga got his nigga went out there and figured out that okay, I can't fight real fighters because they'll fuck me up. And he got his jaw broke. Which it is what it is.
It happens.
I ain't got no problem with Jake Paul. I'm just saying, that nigga ain't no real boxer, bro.
Thurman plus 340.
Bro,
Hold on, Thurman
Bro.
is what?
Plus 340. Fedor
that
minus
sound about right.
500.
That sound about right.
That's not good.
You got to put money on. You got to put money on the KO. You got to put money on the unanimous decision when it comes to.
Oh, the KO is probably crazy. Thurman KO is probably like plus 1,000.
You got to put money on Thurman
Yeah,
anyways
yeah,
for the UD for the win, to go the distance, and for a KO.
Thurman ain't doing none of that shit, man. Who the last nigga Thurman knocked out?
No, Thurman ain't knocking nobody out.
All right, I'll give y'all Brock Jarvis. I'll give y'all Brock Jarvis. I'll give y'all. Hold on, Blue. I'll give y'all Brock Jarvis. I'll give y'all that. Who he knocked out since before Brock Jarvis?
Oh man, that was like
Carras, Soto Carras, probably.
Colosso.
So who the fuck gonna put money on this nigga knocking anybody out?
$10.
I'm gonna put money on both on the fights. I'm gonna put money on this fight.
You ain't putting no big. You ain't putting real. Hey, $10. Like Cash said, $10. That ain't money. Even if you put $100 on it, I wouldn't recommend you to do that. But that's fine. Hey, do your thing.
Hey, $10 to get you some money back though. If that bad.
What are you talking about? If those odds are what they are, and then picking a knockout during the round two, like, man, come on, man.
Who is his last knockout? Was it Colosso?
Yeah, that
before Jarvis, yeah.
Before Jarvis, his last knockout was like 2015, and that was Colosso.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Damn, I went way back. Soto Carras was way before that.
Hey, that's 11 years ago. That's 11.
He ain't knocking shit out, man. The top level.
He's not knocking that out.
Yeah, what are we talking about? And y'all talking about putting money.
But he's also never been knocked out, so should be a 12-round decision most likely.
That's because he'll get on. Thurman, he get hurt. He get the moving. He got some good movement. That's why someone's gonna throw that towel in. I don't think he's gonna get knocked out.
Ain't nobody throwing.
He's gonna be taking a beating, looking like Fury, going rope to rope.
That's doing too much right there, Cash. He ain't gonna get beat.
Man, he finna take a beating late, bro.
I don't think so. I think his movement's gonna be good enough to where he can get in, get out. I really do. I don't know why I feel like this.
You're expecting Keith Thurman to come out of nowhere with this super gas tank that he's never had before. Like, I don't believe in that.
Man, look, man, we 3 hours in. I love y'all.
Hey,
it is what it is.
Could be right, though,
let me get y'all last. Let me get y'all last words. We're gonna go in order. Real quick, Crush, are you in the building? Crush gonna close us out. He's gonna close us out tonight.
I go first.
Mr. Chairman, hold on, real quick. Mr. Chairman, are you in the building? All right, hey, y'all seen? Hey, I tried my best. All right, here we go. Let's pass things around. We're going Mex, we're going Hustle, we're going Cash, we're going Rick, and then I'll finish this thing off accordingly. Mex, give me your last words, brother.
Yeah, I think it should be a decent fight. I still think it's we're just excited because we're getting crumbs. I think this is actually not that good of a fight, and we should be pushing for more. we need the best fight, the best. Thurman does not deserve a title shot at all. Yeah, but 154 is the best division in boxing probably right now as far as competition. I don't think none of them are A+ fighters in that division at all, but they're all like solid
They just don't fight each other.
Yeah, but they're all like C to Bs, and that's okay. If you got 2 C fighters, it's still a good fight because it's a good competition. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at it, but I mean, hopefully something comes of this. I'm tired of hearing about fucking Boots and Virgil. Neither one of them got fucking belts, but they're talking like they're champions. It's crazy. But hopefully somebody fights somebody, like regardless of what happens. Fuck it, it's something. We got to fight. And give respect to Jake Paul, Dub.
Hey, Dub, I gotta ask you something real quick.
Real quick. I don't disrespect Jake Paul. I like what he do for the female fighters. I'm just saying, the nigga, he a F level class fighter. He a F level class fighter.
All right.
You like a D plus.
Who said? Did y'all?
Okay,
say something
okay. You got it. No, I'll give you that D plus. I'll give you the D plus.
But the way he's handled his career is A plus. It's probably better than anybody else in the history of boxing.
I'm not disagreeing with the career, but that ain't what I judge on. I don't judge.
But that's what got everybody mad was he was able to get off his couch, learn to box, and like his first 10 fights are all pay-per-view and he get money, and that's what people mad about. Because their first 10 fights are in fucking Mexico fighting taxi drivers, and they mad about it. It took them 20 years to get some money.
I'm not mad if he make money or anything like that. I'm just saying that he D, like you said, D minus level. Oh no, what you said? You said D plus?
Yeah, I go D plus.
All right, we'll meet in the middle. I said F from the beginning. We'll go D minus. Matter of fact, not even D minus. He a D level fighter. No worries.
There we go.
But hey, shout out to him for making as much money as he can make. I had no problem with it. And shout out to him for doing what he's doing for women's boxing. So I have no problem with him. I'm just saying the man, he's not that good. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's good. But shout out to all y'all on the panel, man. It's always good talking some shit with y'all, man. This is what the world be missing, man. You already know.
You already know how we at around here, man. Love you, bro. Blue, give me your last words, man.
Were y'all saying that Keith Thurman would be in the top something with the Hall of Famers? Some of the top Hall of Famers? If he wins this fight?
Say that again?
Did somebody say that Keith Thurman, if he wins this fight, that he would be with the Hall of Famers? Certain Hall of Famers?
I think that what they were saying was, and they weren't comparing him to, and that's because I had the same question. I think Uncle Shelton, he said something to the effect of, if he goes out and wins this fight, then we have to put him in the same round with Muhammad Ali. I can't remember the other people that he was talking about, but
Sugar Ray.
Yeah, Sugar Ray. Like it wasn't that he was comparing them. He wasn't comparing them to saying that he was on their level as far as skill or box go. It just goes into the fight that he's going into, fighting a younger individual, coming off of a layoff, and then being able to go in and win the fight. Just saying we have to put him on that level because of what he does in this fight. I think that's what you're referring to. I think that is. I could be.
Man, only person I can compare him to. I wouldn't compare it to them. Maybe a George Foreman. George Foreman, he came back, won the title late in his career. After he retired, came out, got off the couch.
But Keith Thurman never retired. Keith Thurman never retired.
Man, you might as well say that nigga retired. Shit, you take a hiatus for 3 years, man. You retired. You took a little vacation.
But but see, this is why they saying, because when Muhammad Ali, when he kind of got banned or whatever, that was a 3-year layoff for him, right?
Oh yeah, that is true.
And so that's what they're comparing.
Okay, no, I got you. I see what you're saying on that. But I was just thinking, like in general, I was like, not like that. But if you're saying something similar to where he got an accomplishment like them, then I can understand. But no.
They weren't talking about the actual accomplishments or the fighter. And I asked directly about it. He was just saying that because of the layoff and the way that things kind of play out, if he comes back and wins this, then we have to put him in the same category as we would these other guys. That's what Uncle Shelton was saying.
I drop my microphone so much. Yeah, I'm here.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I told you it made sense. I just was saying what I was saying.
Okay.
At first, you know how it is at first. That's all. But yeah, anyways, man, yeah, great fights, man. Great topics. You guys was up here cooking for a little bit before I got up there. I didn't agree with some of the points, but you know what? That's what the boxing is all about. That's the
fun part, ain't it? If we always
we're not
agree,
gonna
it
always
wouldn't be no
agree.
fun.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be no fun if
So,
we agreed.
and that's what it's about, hearing different people's perspectives on, their outtake or what they see and they believe. So it's always a good thing for me to hear. So
Hey, got no problem. Hey, Blue, look, we gonna I don't know if we're gonna be live tomorrow or not. We got biblical talk tomorrow. Y'all know I love the biblical talk, so we're gonna
if I get a chance, if I ever get a chance to tune in, man, I might. I'm not gonna say yeah. I'm gonna tune in. I'm gonna be there and be one of them lying.
No, don't worry about it. We always
tell you something you want to hear, maybe.
No. You ain't gotta tell me. You always welcome. We don't do it live. You know what I'm saying? We always do it behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. Yep.
I just don't I don't know how YouTube would. I don't know how they. That get a little different right there within itself. So it is what it is. But hey, if you want to pull up, feel free. I ain't got no problem.
Yeah. Well, man, let me go ahead and sum it up real quick. Good. Hey, appreciate you, man. Let me on the panel. Shout out to everybody that was on the panel. Shout out to the people that are listening. Shout out to people that are in the chat too. And man, on to the next one. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're late. If you're late to the live and you're on that playback, hype it up.
Hype it up.
On to the next one.
Hey man, much love and respect, my brother.
You already know.
Cash, let me get your last words, my brother.
Shout out to everybody that's on the panel in the chat. Out of Biles 83, Kobe's 81, them shits that don't even compare to Jordan's.
Not the same.
What he did in the Boston Garden in that league in that time. These niggas ain't even averaging the points that Jordan's averaging in a hard ass real man's league. These niggas in a fucking they playing in a damn pixie fairy league right now. These niggas can average 37 points in the game. Jordan did that shit. When niggas was getting clothesline and that shit was a common foul. Like this shit don't even. It ain't even the same, man.
Man, damn out about you. This nigga, who was it? Who I was listening to somebody. They was like, man, I think it was Joe Johnson. Shout out to ISO Joe. That nigga was like, man, this nigga gorilla dunking on these niggas, man. What the fuck are they doing? He gorilla dunking on their ass.
I mean, but they had to change the rules for these niggas to score all these points. Kobe didn't score no 80 points until when? Until they changed the rules. And when they changed the rules? In 2004, 2005 or somewhere back there? I don't remember when, but it was before that game.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it took 13 years. Jordan did that shit. It's like second year in the league. He came out there and put up them damn points in the Boston Garden. Man, that shit, man. I don't even watch basketball no more. Shit ain't the same, man. But
hey, man, college basketball is nice.
No more comparing these niggas to the GOAT, to the real GOAT, man. Shit.
Who the real GOAT?
Jordan, nigga, 100%.
I can't disagree. I got Jordan. Hey, Jordan, the best of all time. He ain't even my favorite. My favorite player is Carmelo Anthony, but Jordan is the greatest of all time, in my opinion.
Man, Bird was one of my favorites, but I mean, Bird can't fuck with Jordan, man. Shit, but yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Everybody have a good night. Catch y'all next time.
Hey, love you, bro. Rick Timms, shout out. Hold on, man. I always got to do things the right way around here, because if I don't do things the right way, they might not accept me over there in Houston, man. Hold on. Give me 1 second. There we go. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. The real peace sign out here. If anybody knows, my brother, straight from the Sunday side, taught me the real peace sign. He said, hey, this the real peace sign out here. Shout out to the Sunday side, my brother. What you got going? Talk to me, man.
Hey, man. Hey, man, about that Bam 83. How they.
Man, the man was shooting it. He was shooting on triple teams out there for no reason, and his teammates are wide open, trying to throw him the damn ball. And I'm like, bro.
And then his teammates were filing to stop the clock.
To stop the like, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, salute the Bam, but hey man,
it ain't real. It ain't real.
Hey, he got it how he got it, man. Hey, but look, man, Keith Thurman is like Keith haven't been a WBC champion since 2017. He haven't been a WBA champion since 2019 when he lost to Pacquiao. So he
ducked all the real smoke. He ducked all the real smoke. He ducked Bud. He ducked EJ. He ducked the real smoke back then.
Well,
possibly could have had a chance to fight Mayweather. I thought that could have been a possibility. I don't know how that played out. That's outside my purview. I'm just saying.
The book may stop here. This more than likely gonna be his last title shot at age 37. And if that can motivate him to muster out some type of miraculous performance, then we're gonna find out if he really have that championship spirit to try to pull off a miracle, practically. And I wouldn't really just say a miracle, but it's to that degree of strength what it's gonna take for him to win this fight. And I mean, the odds are stacked, and hey, maybe that's extra motivation for him in his camp. Hey, man, he know 90% of the audience is picking him to lose. Hey, maybe that's what he needs to motivate him to prove all of us wrong. So. Hey man, the man have one loss, a majority decision loss to a all-time great. And hey man, when you're used to winning, I don't care how inactive you've been, you just used to winning. So Fundora gonna have to put him in the dirt because he damn sure not gonna pull a Jamel against Canelo. So salute to Keith.
Hey man, look, hey, Keith Thurman is an 88 baby. I'm an 88 baby. Hey man, come on, hey, look, they call me Ryan this motherfucker now. So hey, come on, Keith. If you're gonna do it, this is the time to do it. You didn't duck some fight. So go ahead and go on and get it done right now, brother. Go on and get it done right now.
Hey man, I fooled around. I didn't hoop for 6 years, man. I mean, literally, I didn't hoop for 6 years, and I, stayed pretty fit throughout. But I just didn't touch a ball, and that coordination, that stopping and starting, that bouncing up and down, your ankles, your knees. I mean, the timing. I mean, just the balance of having a defender up on you or having to move your feet to defend. I mean, all of that was
all different. It's
man,
all different.
And when I'm used to playing at a high level, I'm used to being extremely dominant. And having to come back and have to practically start over because I'm not gonna go again. I'm Earl. I'm not finna go and play against middle schoolers. I'm gonna jump right back in against what I'm used to playing against. I'm a lot older now, but I'm still gonna jump right back there in the mix. And
you're gonna get your boost. You're gonna get your boost.
When I first got back out there after not hooping for 6 years, it was a struggle, and I'm like, damn. My mind telling me where to go, but my body
can't do it. My body can't do it.
Even though my conditioning was good, my balance was off, my timing. I mean, all that, dude. So
hey, look, you seeing passes that you supposed to make, and them passes just be a tad bit off, and then they end up being turnovers.
Hey.
I know it for a fact.
Yeah.
And like I always say, man, I beat people with my mind on the court. You know what I'm saying? That I wasn't never the most. I ain't gonna jump the highest. I ain't the most athletic. But get what? I'm smarter than everybody. I know what's supposed to happen. And even though I know what's supposed to happen and I can see it, I can't get it there like I want to get it there. And it's interesting. It just that shit be difficult. You be like, hold on, bro. Like, God damn.
All right, man. Hey, I can end it on that right there. What you just said. For Keith Thurman to win, the only way he gonna be able to beat Fundora is by his mind, and he got the mind, but will his body allow him to do it? I'ma holler, baby.
Much love. Shout out to the sunny side, the real peace sign out here, man. Much love and respect, Rick Timms. Crush the Legend, you in the building? Crush, you there? Can you hear me? Mr. Chairman, are you in the building?
I am.
Give me your last words, Mr. Chairman. And let the people know what we have going on with the Biblical Talk. Okay? We have Biblical Talk tomorrow. For anybody who want to join, feel free to reach out to me. My email, Dub Brightside. Man, hey, y'all know how to find me. You know what I'm saying? Put something in the chat, whatever. If you want to be a part of Biblical Talk, we're gonna be having it tomorrow. And feel free to pull up, man. It ain't no pressure. You ain't gotta say nothing. You just want to listen, and we accept it. And we're gonna do what we do. But everybody, feel free to pull up to the Biblical Talk. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who want that extra motivation, that extra spiritual upliftment, we do it every Tuesday and Friday. And every now and then we might be able to catch an extra day. So, but go ahead, Mr. Chairman. I apologize. You know I'm long-winded.
No, by all means, everybody who wants to come and if you can pull up, man. It's always good to discuss things amongst folks and try to come to a common determination or understanding. I think that's what we're doing here tonight. We're just coming through a topic that we enjoy, and we're looking at things and trying to find commonalities and difference and see how they impact what we may see in the ring. Same thing with the Bible study that we got. By no means are we by any way trying to force anybody else's opinion or ideology upon the folks. I think that there has been various scriptures that point to the fact that we're supposed to let scripture interpret scripture, and we're supposed to share this with the people that we come in contact with in all of the known world. So with that being the case, if you guys have time, please pull up. It's very good. It's very good. It's very good studying and very good.
And just being honest, we get down. We argue and we discuss and we disagree. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just a friendly conversation. No, we want to break these things down and get good understanding. You know what I'm saying? And we rely on the scriptures, and it's always fun. That's the best part about it. It's always fun. My apologies, Mr. Chairman.
No, it's not your apologies. And then, like I say, it's an open invitation for people to pull up and see, decide whether no force, no pressure to feel like you got to say anything, or whatever you say will be broken down under the microscope. It's going to be broken down under the word. I mean, whatever that word says, that it matches up. But other than that, man, always love talking boxing. I mean, I did more listening tonight than anything. I agree with a lot of opinions, but the one opinion that I believe we should most share is that the ring will bear the truth out. So this ring is going to show us what really should be the case and what will be the case. And for that, we just got to respect the people that's hopping in the ring. because it's not easy to get in that ring. It's not easy to be in that type of shape, that type of discipline, that type of focus to get up in that ring. And, you know, we should be careful about how we address these folks and talk about them, because if it was easy, everybody would do it. And if it was really, really that easy, then everybody would be very, very high profile and deserving of the checks that they get. These fighters do deserve a lot more than what they do usually get. Because of that, I think we have a lot of comments, a lot of talking points, a lot of narratives, and a lot of agendas that are being pushed and being regurgitated. Unfortunately, like I said, the ring bears the truth out. You know, everything else bears the truth out by the process of time. So with that, this week coming up, we got a good fight coming up. We get to see whether or not if Keith one time
Sometimes. Oh, no. Sometimes. You messed his name up. It's sometimes. Keith sometimes.
Hey,
Sometimes.
I heard sometimes. I heard once upon a time. My man Keith got the opportunity to tell people that, you know what, and to show people, more importantly, in that ring, that he might not be as good as he once was, but he can be better once than he ever was. So maybe that's the one time we get to see in that ring. But whatever, if it's one time upon a time, you know, sometimes, or not even at all times, we get to see it. And shout out to them for making the fight. Shout out to the rest of the people on the card, man. I think it will be entertaining. I think that a lot of people who don't give this card any merit will be seen to come to see that it was pretty entertaining. And that, you know, it's a move step. It's a step in the right direction. We have the announcement that Xander Zayas has been locked in with the boots.
Is that a fact?
Well, that's what they're reporting, and some people have confirmed it. Now, I don't know. I think that, you know, one of the biggest, and you know, I love to say, you know, we get people doing a lot of things in the sport to show that they really don't want fights. I think the biggest undercover duck that ever was my man Virgil Ortiz, doing anything and everything possible to look like he want the fight, but not really want the fight, and try to make it look easy in the process to wash it away as like, okay, well, he went the right way to get the fight. That nigga went the right way to get out of the fight. He never wanted to fight. The man dug by jurisprudence. Mickey Fricky went to the process of trial so that he could not fight Boots. He just wanted the option of fighting Boots, even though that was the fight that he wanted. That's the fight he called out, said he was ducking, called the ninja in the ring, only to then shortly thereafter say that his dream fight was somebody who ain't fought in 3 years. Make that ish make sense. With that being the case, they wanted that fight so much that they asked and implored De La Hoya, like, yeah, we'll renegotiate your contract with your production, with your company and your entity, if you can deliver this fight for us. They want to make Boots a star. We get to find out if that happens, how much of a star Boots is. We get to find out how much of the real deal Xander Zayas is. And then finally, we get to find out if my man, the frilliest one, Bill Haney, has been out there truthful with what his intentions was and how he said he wanted to go out there and challenge for those belts. Well, those belts, if they should change hand or if they should stay there, it's going to still be optional for them. And we'll get to see if they can move in that direction, provided everybody takes care of their business. But with that, that's how things happen. That's how things seem to find their way. And depending on what side of the street you may find yourself on, people will have an opinion one way or the other. My thing is, let the ring be true and every man be a lie. Now that is a reference to scripture. And on that note, God bless you guys all. Much love to you guys all. Shout out to my main man. If he's still up in this piece, I think his name is, what is his name? Damn, I can't even remember it. The Mickey Fricky been talking about my name left and right, man, because you know, a good person wanted him a little bit out of the way because he was just being personally offensive in the chat, I guess, and put it on me. But you still can go back over there, and nobody banned you. Nobody did any such thing like that, man. But get that hate out your heart, player. Get that hate out your heart. And on that, man, much love to everybody else, man. It's always a pleasure rocking on the right side, dog. Because if you ain't messing with the right side, you're on the goddamn wrong side. Shout out to the greatest man alive, the master of ceremonies, the Mickey Fricky legend, you know, the grumpy OG, you know, the person that got more nicknames than the law allowed because that man just different. My man crushed the Mickey Fricky legend. Shout out to Cash Crypto. Shout out to Blue Hustle, man. Shout out to everybody that joined the panel, man. And shout out to the chat. Y'all come back, rock with the boy Doug, and we gonna always be in order, and we gonna always do it respectfully. And on that note, man, I'm out.
Shout out, Mr. Chairman. Hey, and Biblical Talk tomorrow. We will have Biblical Talk tomorrow for anybody who want to join. Y'all let me know. Crush the Legend, are you in the building? OG. Oh, let me fix that right there. The Alpha and the Omega. You pulled up first, and you're gonna get the last one out of here, man. OG, are you there? All right, I'm gonna take us home right here. Look, tomorrow, man, like I said, we will have Biblical Talk. That's the most fun part about some of these things, man. Y'all know I love that. The Boxing Talk, I'll be live tomorrow. Me and my brother Roberto Entertainment. Shout out to my brother Lou. We will be live. We'll be talking about this fight, Keith Thurman versus Fundora. We'll be talking about the card this week. We'll also talk about what just happened this past weekend. And you know, hey, y'all feel free to pull up. And you know, we just gonna keep it a buck around here, man. I don't want no smoke, man. We just gonna call a spade and keep it what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everybody who pulled up. Real quick, the people that I missed. My brother Dankfather is in the building. Salute to my brother Dankfather Picasso, aircraft carrier, Thrill Hill in the building. Let me see. I seen my sister in the building. Where's she at? Hold on. Nah, y'all ain't gonna get me out of order. I'm gonna be in order here. My brother Ill Status is in the building. Shout out to Ill in the building. What, man? What Evelyn at? Shout out to hold on. Where we at? Shout out to Mark Nash as well, my brother. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Mark Nash. He's doing a hell of a job over there with his show. I can't find it. Ain't that amazing? That's a great thing. We got so many comments. I can't find the comment that I'm looking for. It is what it is. But shout out to Vacay as well. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Vacay. Teach was in the building. Man, I know Evelyn was here. I can't find her comment now. Ain't that incredible? Can't find it, but it's all good. Man, love y'all. My brother Rick Tim pulled up on us tonight. Mr. Chapman pulled up. Megs pulled up. Blue Hustle pulled up. Cash. Man, it just a start, man. It's always a star-studded panel over here, man. Y'all know, hey, this one, hey, I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because we're going to let motherfuckers talk. That's what we're going to do around here. We don't want no smoke, man. We just want good conversation. It is what it is. Real quick, OG Crush, are you there? T Bud also. Shout out to T Bud. T Bud pulled up. My sisters, hey, y'all also let me make sure. My brother Kazi pulled up. Shout out to Kazi. Texas Rattlesnake pulled up. He didn't change his name so many damn times. I don't know who he is. My brother D Ray is in the building. Emmanuel, or excuse me, not Emmanuel, Manuel. That's his name. Dondrick. Shout out to Dondrick in the building as well. Fight Sports. He showed love tonight, man. There we go. My sister Evelyn showed love. Shout out to Evelyn. Did I miss anybody? RP was in here too. Where RP at? I already know RP was in here. Teach was in the building. Rick Timms was in the building. We called out Rick Timms. Shout out to my brother Rick. Let's see. Fresh, as always. Skills from New Orleans. Blue Hustle. Let's talk about it. Man, it's crazy. Hey, every time I go, man, it might deem by any means, Jerry. It may not always happen the way that I think it's gonna happen, but everybody, man, y'all always pull up, show love, and I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? The ladies that I talk, that's RP right there. Shout out to RP. The ladies that I talk pulled up as well. Man, it's always fun. It's always fun. I really appreciate y'all. It don't always work out how I think it's gonna work out, but like my brother Rick said, man, love, peace, and hair grease, man. And we out. And we're gonna do this again. Once again, y'all hit me up if you want to be a part of the Biblical Talk. Always a fun time. And just know when y'all around here, man, you rocking on the right side.
Bud Crawford is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter. The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam Rodriguez!
The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Thrill